My goal is to spend the next 100 days on this Minecraft lake. In this video, I want to build up the ultimate cozy base in a build style that I've never tried before. And most importantly, I want to live all 100 days on a lake in Minecraft. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the coziest Minecraft experience to date. 100 days on a Minecraft lake. Okay, brand new world here. My goal, like I said in the intro, is to be spending the next 100 days building the ultimate base on a lake. Not gonna lie, I did not get a great spawn. I spawned in a desert, which I don't like because I just recorded 100 days in a desert not that long ago, so I'm not really happy about this at all. Yeah, I see Badlands. I'm just gonna be in a warm area for like forever. I don't know what to do about this. Okay, let's grab some sticks at least. Might as well get ourselves a decent little start. Grab some cactus right away too. And then yeah, I guess my goal is I want to find a lake. Obviously, that's not a lake. That right there is an ocean. That's not going to work out. But also, I would really like to find myself... Wait, do I have shaders? I do have shaders. Why did I think I didn't have shaders right there? I don't exactly know. But like I was saying, I would really like to be able to find myself like some spruce wood, some dark oak wood, and some regular oak wood before I get to my base location. Obviously, we're not off to a great start. I am not happy with the spawn. I'm low-key tempted to stop recording this and restart recording the video again. Oh no. Like this is bad. I don't even see a desert. I don't see, there's literally nothing anywhere near me. How am I supposed to start the world if I guess we're just gonna keep going? Hopefully we end up finding something before it becomes nighttime. I see some grass over there, which is good. That's still not exactly wood. Wood would be great. I also should maybe grab one of these fish here for some food. I hate to do this with a fist, Mr. Fish. I'm sorry, but I'm in desperate need of food. Forgive me, please. Okay, there we go. First piece of food. And we're going to be needing it because we've already lost 1 bar of hunger, and I'm still yet to see a single sign of life anywhere. Oh, that's ugly, but there's a village and acacia trees. I don't know if you guys see that, but there's also 1 single oak tree over there, so I might head over there first and get the village after. Oh, I think that's a good idea. Let's go head over, grab that 1 single oak tree on the prairie, and then we can head up to the village and see what they have to offer up there. And you know what? We also better just get started with the enchanting journey. We need like, I don't even know, 46 leather and like 6 stacks of sugarcane. So as long as we're in the desert, we might as well collect as much of this as we can. Just a lot easier to get sugarcane. Also, we kind of walked right past the tree. So maybe let's just go back on the shore here. Oh God, I don't like not having a boat. This hurts. Genuinely most painful thing ever. Ooh, more fish. You know what? I'm sorry guys. I need the food. I don't have any access to food right now besides you. So it's gonna be going to a good use, I promise. You know, maybe before I do any of that, maybe I go take out that tree so I can get myself like a wooden sword at least. That way I can one hit the fish. Absolutely beautiful. We're definitely going to want an oak sapling out of this thing. Look at that, 4 pieces of wood. Let's get straight into crafting. We need a crafting table, obviously, and some very basic tools. We're going to get a wooden pick and also a wooden sword right away so I can go hunt myself some of those fish. And then we'll grab a crafting table and we can be on our way. Now, are there any more salmon hiding out in the river over here, guys? I would... Oh, yeah, there's my next meal. I see it. I will more than happily... Oh, my God, bro. That thing is huge. Damn. I'm going to grab as much of this as I can while I'm here because it's just going to be a great source of food. Look at that, 18 salmon. That is a beautiful way to start the world. I think we're gonna head up to the village, grab anything that I can steal, and then go see if we can find ourselves a lake. I'm not using a specific seed for this. I figured I would just spawn in the world, just kind of explore until I end up finding what I'm looking for. But basically, the idea that we got is, honestly, I would really like it as a spruce forest, just because I really like the spruce forest, the look of the spruce forest. Basically, a massive lake that I can just build a nice waterfront base out of. You know what? Before we head up, I do see some villages up there. Before we head up, I think it'll be a good idea. Let's grab some cobblestone. There we go, 12 pieces. That's going to be enough. Let's craft up my first cobblestone pick. And we can also afford to craft ourselves up a furnace. I always overcalculate it by 1. It's 11 pieces, not 12. What am I doing, dude? This is absolutely perfect because with the stone pick, we can go ahead and grab some of this coal right away so we can start getting a barbecue going for some of our salmon. Definitely going to want to turn that into cooked fish, especially since I'm so low on saturation already. So you know what? Let's just get it going. We got coal, we got salmon. Let's get that cooking up. While that's cooking up, we might as well start getting some wood. Honestly, I'm too lazy. I think the way I'm gonna get wood, we need 2 more pieces of stone. I literally can't run anymore. This is not good. This is the bad start to my world, but let's craft up a stone axe. We can also say goodbye to that wood pickaxe. I'm just not gonna be needing that anytime soon. This will make my life a lot easier. Acacia wood, very ugly. Okay, why is my mod working? I have auto tree chop on, but it's not automatically chopping my trees. Maybe I gotta look into my keybinds or something. I don't know. I guess before we do that, there's more coal. We might as well grab all this. As much as I'd like to keep farming trees, I need some food. So we got our cooked salmon. Let's have our first dinner, I guess, in this new world. And oh, I thought that was a pig. It's an armadillo. That's a lot less useful. I'm not gonna lie. But I did look at the mod. I'm pretty sure the reason it's not chopping is the tree chopper mod I'm using. I actually need to crouch and then it should break the whole thing just like that. Oh, it also automatically replants the sapling. That's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that a lot. But yeah, while we wait for that to cook up, let's go ahead and collect a decent bit of wood. Although it's acacia, it's better than nothing. But yeah, we'll collect this last one. I'll probably collect it. Ooh, is that might be more oak. It is. I will definitely take more oak. A lot better than acacia wood if you ask me. So let's do the same thing here. Just crouch and break that whole thing. And then hopefully, I'm really hoping my fish is still not done. Okay, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Sun is already setting on day one. I'm not a fan of that. But you know what? We might as well just steal all of the crops from the village in case they have anything like potatoes, carrots, or beetroot that I'll want in my base. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the acacia villages only have wheat and melon seeds, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll still take the wheat seeds, I guess. Wheat seeds are always useful. And what do we got up here in your guys' house? If you guys would have a bed, I would really appreciate that. Bundle, yes, please. And a compass. You know what? We should probably just take the chest right away as well. And since it is becoming nighttime, let's craft up my first batch of torches, if I could speak. That would be kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Basically, what I want right now, give me a bed, guys. Where are you guys hiding the beds at? Not here. I will take the cauldrons though. Thank you very much. Any bed? Okay, orange bed. I'll take it. That's a start. Now I can at least sleep the night away. You know what? While we wait for the barbecue, we might as well sleep the first night away, not have to deal with any monsters. I'm not trying to die this early into the video. And absolutely perfect timing. My barbecue is done. Let's just grab everything. We can head on our way. We're gonna quickly loot the village and then I guess keep running until we find the lake that I'm gonna call home. I don't have any specific biome requirements. I would really prefer it not to be in acacia just because the acacia grass looks really ugly. But the main priority, I guess, is literally, wait, does my carry on mod work actually? I added carry on, but I believe it's only 1.21.8 supported. So unfortunately it doesn't work because I'm on 1.21.10. Not gonna lie, a little bit unfortunate, but it is, okay. A little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, Mr. Iron Golem, if I like build something up like right here, can you please stay here? If we hit you, there we go. We get a free like 5 iron out of this. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. That's 3 iron. You know what? We'll take it. And some torches and some bread and some acacia saplings. Might as well take those. Wait, what color bread is that? Orange. I do not like orange. Orange is like the second worst color next to yellow. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Can they just give me like a red bed? Okay, stone brick, no. I will take the emerald. And yellow dye I also don't really want, but I will take the stone cutting. Also, if you guys are wondering, my shaders, it'll be in the description, so you can just check down there for my shaders, my mod pack, everything like that is always in the description. Ooh, leather cap. I will take that. A little bit of armor is better than no armor at all, right? But my inventory, I'm not gonna lie, kind of getting a little full. Okay, I do not want the extra one. I'm gonna throw that out. We gotta be getting pretty close to being done looting this village, and then we can just move on and get out of here and go look for a spot to have a base. I think I saw like one thing over here, like one more village house, so we're gonna go check that out. I definitely just saw a garden. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's some, ooh, sheep. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I kind of need food, so it's a good sacrifice, I promise. Very important to keep me fed. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see. We got wheat seeds. Why not? And then, yeah, well, do I want... Yeah, we might as well take the chest. Don't need to waste wood on that. And we got ourselves some wheat as well. Not very many hay bales, but I will take some over none. Okay, I think that's everything here, which means let's just get out of this biome. I don't want to be here anymore. There's no point in me staying in the acacia. It's one of the worst biomes of all time. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a nice, beautiful lake to put my base on. Ultimately, that's my goal. But also, any of these guys on the way, I'm not going to be living here, so we might as well take them out for the resources. I also got some warm chickens here, which I'm not going to lie. Warm chickens are my favorite texture for the new chickens. What is your guys' favorite texture? Let me know in the comments. I do need to put some stuff here in my my bundle, though, just because my inventory is getting kind of full already, which is not good. Not good at all. I would like to be able to carry as much of these resources as I can. Hopefully, I don't have to end up walking for that long, and hopefully, I'll be able to get myself into a nice looking area with a nice lake relatively quickly. Also, the more that I'm able to explore, I guess that's just more, you know, maybe odds of like finding dark oak wood and spruce wood, which I really, really want. I also just got to be careful because there is a chance that I always could run out of food. Like right now, I'm okay because I keep finding sheep and chicken. But like depending on how long I'm running for, might not be able to keep finding those. Is that a pig? It is. I think once I take you out, that's every base animal type besides a cow. I also am seeing some green over there. Ooh, jungle biome. Don't think that's going to be ideal to live in, but we can go check it out, grab a little bit of jungle wood while we're there. It is absolutely insane to me. The contrast going from the acacia biome into like the forest and the jungle biome is literally crazy. Like the acacia looks so ugly. Why is it that yellow, dude? I mean, like it does make sense. Don't get me wrong. But it just looks so bad. Like that's not something I want to see, but I would really like to tame this dog. I don't have any bones, and I haven't seen any oh my god, there's so many. But I literally haven't seen a single skeleton, so I don't know how well that's gonna work for me to be able to get them. And while we're in the jungle, like I said, I just want one jungle sapling. That way, in case I decide I want this ugly wood, I can build in my base. Unfortunately, we didn't get a sapling from that. What if we keep breaking these? Once they stop connecting, hopefully we get one sapling. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently jungle saplings, oh my god, there was a cow in a tree. Like I was saying, jungle saplings, we did get one. We got two, actually. I'll take it. But jungle saplings are the rarest sapling to get from breaking a leaf. Like oak leaves, it's like a 1 in 20, I believe is the odds. But then like jungle saplings, I believe is 1 in 40. So it's literally twice as rare as finding like an oak or a birch sapling. That's why it can be a lot harder to end up getting the jungle saplings in the long run. But you know what? I feel like that's pretty successful. We got cocoa beans, jungle wood, and a jungle sapling. Basically everything that we'll ever need in a jungle biome. Ooh, never mind. I forgot. Completely forgot about bamboo. I will more than happily take some of that right away as well. And of course it starts raining right at this time. But yeah, we're just going to keep running and hopefully we can come across a nice biome that I actually want to end up building in. That's the ultimate goal anyways of what I want to do. There's our first piece of leather as well. Cannot complain about that. Look at that. We find ourselves a ruin portal. Is that what you call this? Ruin portal. I think that's right. Oh, anything good? I don't know what the lodestones do. I will take the flint and steel and all the gold as well. Also, we might as well take the gold sword because then I don't need to craft a new sword, I suppose, at least for a while. And use the gold sword right after my wooden sword ends up breaking and back to running. Honestly, I really want a spruce biome. If I don't end up finding a spruce biome, I'm okay with it. Most important thing, like I said, is obviously that we find a lake. Look at that. We found ourselves another village. I'm gonna steal all their hay bales. We might as well get them while we can. And you know what? If I can get my hands on more bundles, I'll take them because my inventory is becoming full extremely quick. And I'm not about that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what this block is, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and grab it. I think it's a loom. I don't know exactly what that does, but we have a loom now. No idea if that's actually useful or not, but I mean, we'll take it. Okay, I do want to take this guy out as well. So Mr. Iron Golem, if you come here, I would appreciate it. Let me just touch you and we can put to use our gold sword. Honestly, I bet this gold sword breaks before I finish the Iron Golem. There we go. How much is that? That's an extra 4 iron ingots. We'll take it. Oh, bell as well. I want this for sure. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you very much. Let's just quickly go through the rest of these. Oh, we're definitely taking the red bed over the orange bed. I hate the look of the orange bed. And my inventory is full yet again. This is so annoying. I have to keep dumping stuff into my bundles. I need to just find a base to settle down or find a spot to settle down and have a base. It's only like 3 more houses. I'm definitely happy we have a red bed though because orange bed is so ugly, dude. All right, what's in here? Literally nothing. Awesome. What about in here? Do you guys have a librarian anywhere? That would be awesome. I would really appreciate a librarian. It's honestly number one thing I want for an enchanting setup. You know what? A lot of hay bales. I think it'll be a good idea. Let me just craft myself up some sticks and let's craft myself up a stone hoe. Just because I do want to collect all the hay bales while we're here. So let's go ahead and quickly farm all these. There's quite a bit in the area, so it might take me a little bit of time. There we go. That's all the hay bales collected. I also should grab my crafting table just so we don't end up wasting the extra 4 wood. It's not really much, but also I just would rather not waste it. And then look at that. It looks like I did miss some. Let's grab this last stack of hay bales. Then we'll probably head out and start looking for a spot to build a base. This is all about me running around and finding a spot to build a base. For some reason, I can't seem to have any luck on my quest to do so. Ooh, empty map. No, thank you. Final house. Some more bread. I'll take it. Oh, yeah, let's just head out. I guess this direction. It's the direction I've been going. So I think I want to keep heading this direction so that way I know. Ooh. Mangrove. Don't really want anything there specifically besides a mangrove propagale so that way I can grow them at my base and we can maybe use mangrove wood. Because I'm not gonna lie, mangrove wood, in my opinion, one of the best woods in all Minecraft. I would say spruce wood, dark oak wood, mangrove wood are my top 3 woods. I don't know. I love the look of the mangrove wood. So I'm not even gonna collect, maybe I do want to collect a little bit. Yeah, we probably should collect a little bit. First things first, I'm gonna need more stone. We are completely out of stone. I'm pretty sure I only need like 3 pieces. So we'll just grab 3 pieces and we can move on. We can craft up our cobblestone axe. Awesome. And let's just grab our furnace right away as well. And we might as well just take out like 1 or maybe 2 of these mangrove trees right away. Not sure how these works with this tree chop mod. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Unfortunately, my inventory is like basically full. Okay, can I store... Dude, my inventory is like such a mess. There we go. Now I should be able to grab all this. We got a lot of propagales. That's all we need. I think that 1 tree will be more than enough. Oh, there's tropical fish though too. They look so cool in Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. That's 3 wood types. We got oak wood, we have acacia wood, and we have mangrove wood. Oh, also we have jungle wood. I forgot about that as well. Still none of the good ones. We want spruce and we want dark oak. Those are the 2 most important wood types to me in my opinion. Yeah, let's get to it. We're gonna keep heading out till we can find ourselves that dang lake that I want to build my house on. I'm not gonna lie, navigating through the mangrove swamp has got to be be the most annoying thing of all time. Like, I don't know how to get through this effectively. I can't really use a boat. Can't really use anything like that. There's a nice little ruin thing here. Is there any loot? I don't think there is. I don't see any chests or anything like that. Guess we got a decorated pot. Ooh, free emerald. I'll take that. And a nice fully grown weed farm as well. I don't need that because I have so much hay bales that I collected from the villages. I don't know. I love the custom generation of this mod pack. It's part of Vanilla Perfected. It has just a bunch of custom buildings and custom structures like that. I think it's really, really cool in my opinion. But it's kind of making it hard. How long is it going to be until I can find a spot to settle down on a lake? I literally haven't found a single lake yet, which is crazy. I feel like lakes are pretty common in the game. I want like a relatively large lake though as well. So I'm not like, it'd be awesome to build like an island in the center of a lake. And okay, at least we're out of this point. Oh, look at that generation up there. That's awesome. The mangrove tree way up there as well. We should almost maybe craft ourselves a boat. I think that's gonna be the sea turtles. I love these things, dude. I wish I could bring you guys with me, but I can't. I'm sorry. Well, let's craft up the ugliest boat of all time, an acacia boat, and we'll just take our crafting table again. And then, yeah, let's just hop on the sea and get moving as quickly as we can. Okay, honestly, would this be considered a lake? I'm pretty sure it's not because that's kelp in it. I'm pretty sure that means it's ocean. I don't think this is gonna work exactly as I want it to. I guess we're just gonna keep going and see if we can find a spruce biome. I don't need a spruce biome, but a spruce biome is really, really what I'm looking for. Also, sunken ship over here. Might as well spend a minute and see, what do you guys got for loot? Anything for me? Any goodies? These things usually are actually relatively stacked. Of course, I literally don't. Okay, you know what? This is kind of annoying. If I go from the top, where are you guys hiding the chest at? There we go. Give me that. I guess nothing really good. Paper, feathers. I guess we'll just get out of here. There's really nothing in this area. Kind of a sad sunken ship, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's any other chest in there though. Not exactly sure how those are. I thought that they always spawn 3 chests, but maybe not because I only was able to find one. Ooh, coral too. Oh dude, I would love to live up there if I wouldn't be doing 100 days on a lake. That looks so awesome. Never seen custom or world generation like that aside from like maybe, I think I saw that in the amplified world video I recorded. Looks like we find ourselves another ruin portal. I would honestly really like to get the distance horizon mod on as well, but ooh, that looks actually good. Wait, curse of binding, never mind. I do not want that. It looks pretty, but it's not going to be very useful. Also, oh, I thought those were gas tiers. Those are iron nuggets. Never mind. I do not want that either. It's like the longest process I've ever had of early game setup where I'm not having a base and I don't even have any iron gear either. All I can find is warm biomes for days, dude. We found every warm biome. Desert, warm ocean, acacia, jungle, mangrove swamp. Literally, if there's a warm biome, I've found it in this world already. And look at that. We find ourselves a blacksmith. I will more than happily be taking advantage of this. We get free furnaces, so I don't need to waste cobblestone. And hopefully, okay, iron sword, we'll definitely take the iron sword and some bread. And you know what? We'll take the grindstone right away as well. Then low-key, I'm kind of tempted to take lava, but I don't really think there'll be much point in me doing that. So I think I'm going to leave it. Yeah, still just trekking away through warm biomes. I actually don't understand what's happening. Like, I literally cannot find a cool biome to save my life. I'll take anything. Anything that has a lake in it that's not, oh, like I don't want this. This is ocean, obviously. Like I said, spruce biome, birch forest, regular forest, plains biome, anything along those lines, I would love. Also, maybe we should keep in mind where these badlands are so I can always come back if I need to in the future. Give myself some terracotta. I also see a mushroom over there. What is going on? That's gotta be a part of the mod pack. I've never seen a red mushroom like that before in my life. I definitely want to go check that out. This video is kind of turning into a compilation of me just exploring and trying to find different biomes and stuff like that. I'm a decent ways into recording already. I'm on a decent day. I don't know exactly what day, but I'm a decent ways in. I literally can't find llama, not llama, camel, dude. I don't know what I'm thinking. I love these guys. They're just so cool. Wish I could bring you with me, bud, but unfortunately, I don't know a good way to bring you. I don't have a lead or anything like that. Like, although I want to check this mushroom out. This looks so cool. I'm doubting there's any loot in it almost, but let's just give it a look. What is going on? Okay, there is a way in. That's just a nice little mushroom hut and the ugliest bed color in the world. I'm not taking that. We'll be on our way back on the road. Still cannot find the dang biome I need. I might just give up. I might just make a temporary base until I can find a better spot. No, never mind. That's cop-out. I'm determined. I need to find a proper lake. It'll be so much better for the sake of the video. I just hope it doesn't end up taking me another like 5 hours to do because that would not be very fun. Literally can't find myself the biome I want to save my life, but we can find ourselves a buried desert temple. Okay, please have loot. Where would the loot room be? All right, here. That's easy enough. No monsters down there. Yellow, we're going in. Oh, okay. That did so much damage. Get the TNT out. Please give me some diamonds. After everything I've been through, I think diamonds the least I could ask for. Okay, not copper, leather. Yeah, I'm gonna need to like put some stuff in a bundle. Oh my god, my bundles are full. What am I gonna do? I need more bundle space or something because my inventory is literally full. Okay, gold, yes. Leather, yes. String, yes. I need to choose something to drop. What do I want to get rid of? Maybe the 6 seeds? We got more string. We got some bones. I'll take all the bones. I just don't know what to drop. Maybe we'll get rid of the stone hoe. I don't need that. And some iron as well. Let's get rid of the orange bed. Golden apple. You know what? This is going to be dumb, but we're just going to eat it right away to regen my health. I never end up using these anyways, so I'm not really worried about it. And final chest. No diamonds. It's kind of crazy, but you know, it is what it is. And we just got to get out of here. Let's just use some acacia wood. Acacia wood's really ugly. I can easily get my way out of here using this. Okay, you know what? We might be able to speed this process up a lot. I see some horses. We do have a saddle from one of the villages earlier. I think we might as well tame one of you. Which one of you are quicker? Wait, we need an open fist. Let me just do that. Let me on, please, dude. Stop being stubborn. Let me ride you. Okay, this is getting annoying. I don't like horses in Minecraft for this exact reason. There we go. You're tame. You know what? I'm okay with that. That's decent speed. Where did I put my boat, though? I want that back. We are into a plains biome now, so all I gotta do is find a lake. Honestly, I'm tempted kind of just to follow along the river because I feel like that would make sense, right? Follow along the river. There should be a lake somewhere or an ocean at least. But also, that river kind of runs between a dry biome or a warm biome and a cold biome, so I don't really want to do that either. Of course, we're right back to warm biomes, dude. This is insane. You know, honestly, if I find a lake in the acacia biome, I'm gonna give up. We're gonna live on an acacia lake. I don't even care. It's gonna look really ugly, but I give up, honestly. Let's just follow this river, and it's a dead end. Awesome. That river literally goes nowhere, so we're just gonna keep heading this direction, I suppose. Okay, you know what? I really wanted a colder biome, but I found a lake and I'm really tired of searching, so I might call this place home. I think over on that shoreline, got a pretty massive lake here, so I honestly don't have a problem with where we are now. Only thing is, my horse, I don't know how I'm gonna get him across there. So you know what? I might just take the saddle just in case I end up losing him. I'm gonna leave him right there and we can just swim across. Oh wait, I guess I have a boat. Why not use the boat? That made no sense. Like, I think what we're gonna do is ultimately the base is just gonna go like right here along the shore, and it won't be that bad. This is nice and flat. The only thing is it's in a jungle biome, which I don't love, but I think we can make do with this. You know what? Since we're gonna live here, I think first things first, let's get our sugarcane farm going. That way we can actually get an enchanting setup going. So let's plant down all the sugarcane we have just all the way along the shore over here temporarily, just till we get enough to actually have an enchanting setup. That should be good, just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna need, oh, there's more sugarcane over here. Actually, let me grab that. I cannot say no to any sugarcane. I will take every piece of this I can get my hands on. Honestly, I'm maybe tempted to follow this. I wonder if that turns into a lake. You know what? Okay, let's set the sugarcane up. We're gonna look a little bit further down that river, see if there's a better biome. But if I don't find one quick, I'm okay with here. We'll live right here. Let's get this last sugarcane put down. And let's start running along this river. It looks like it turns into like a forest, which honestly I like better, but I need to find another lake somewhere else then. Because I don't want to live on a river. I want to live on a lake. I think a lake will just be very cool for the video. Like, this is kind of a lake, but it's not quite as big as I'd hoped for. Ooh, nice mountains over there as well. Not exactly sure about this. I do see something I want though. Lilacs. Those are such a good decoration flower. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just call that other one our base, but I do want to go grab all of those lilacs before we do that. So let's go over and let's grab these. Honestly, I could just bone wheel them. I have so many bones now. Only I could find myself a wolf. Of course, when I actually get bones, I don't find any wolves anymore. I could look around this forest, see if I can find one in here though. There we go. We just want all these nice little decoration blocks. And let's head back and get started with like a proper base setup. Okay, so obviously no specific reason for anything. I'm just gonna get my furnaces put down. Let's get my crafting table down as well. And let's get a bunch of chests crafted up. Is 8 gonna be enough? Maybe. This is only gonna be temporary. We're gonna set up 4 chests just like that. I gotta get this one actually facing the right way though. Like that. There we go. Clean up a little bit of this grass in the area. And then I just gotta organize all my inventory. Probably gonna take me a little bit of time. So I'm gonna spend a little moment doing that. I'll see you guys once I get it done. Okay, we got everything kind of organized out into these chests. I did add a couple more chests, but I think it's time to do a barbecue. Let's get some of the iron cooking up because I really want an iron pickaxe, obviously. And we'll get some food cooking up. Let's do probably the beef first because there's not very much, so it'll cook really quick. And then the pork in this last one. We just gotta wait a minute so we can cook up our chicken and our mutton as well. But in the meantime, while we wait, I suppose we might as well get to chopping down some of these trees, because I just don't see a point in leaving them here. I'm gonna need a lot of space for my base that I want to do, so let's get to work. There we go. This is all done cooking. Let's get my chicken cooking up, and let's get both sets of our mutton cooking up as well. And while we wait, let's craft up our first iron pick. We're definitely going to need that because I got to go mining to get some more iron tools. I would really like to set up a base, but I think first things first, I need at least a full set iron gear, so I really want to go find myself a cave and jump on in. Okay, now that my barbecue's done, we get this mutton, and then let's go look and I guess just find ourselves a cave somewhere. I'm going to just run this way. Hopefully we find ourselves a surface cave and we can easily get underground, but my goal is just to get enough enough iron for a full set of tools and a full set of armor. And then also maybe collect some tufts, some stones, some cobble deep slate, all that sort of stuff, so I can actually maybe go and build a house out of like stone and stuff. Honestly, if I was betting, I would say up there is probably my best odds of finding a cave, but it is becoming nighttime, so actually I think I'm gonna bring my bed with me just in case. Yeah, we'll just steal this, and then as soon as it's nighttime, I can sleep, and I'll also just have it with me. That way, if it's nighttime, when I come back up, I can sleep really easily. See myself a nice little cave here. Please go underground. It doesn't look like it does, but at least we get ourselves some coal. I will more than happily take all this. There we go, off to a beautiful start. 26 pieces of coal to begin with. That's gonna be great because I'm gonna need the coal to be able to smelt up the iron if and when I ever find myself some iron. Obviously, iron is my #1 goal right now, but I'll take any resource I can get access to. It'll all be useful in the end and in total like completion of everything. Basically, any resource I get, I will take. Ooh, is this a cave? Let me see, please. Literally begging for a cave right now. It's a water cave. That's not good. That's not what we want. Maybe we should just go underground and strip mine, but strip mining kind of sucks for finding iron. I'm not gonna lie. I would much prefer just being able to find a cave. Ooh, okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. This looks like it has what we need. Maybe there's the copper gear now, but I don't think copper gear is really useful. I'm a little scared to go in there. We got a creeper and a skeleton. Oh, 2 skeletons. Oh god. Okay, yellow, we're going forward. Oh my god, there's 3. Wait, no, there's 3. Why are there 3? Why are there 3? I need to run. I need to run. This is not good. I don't have a shield. I don't have armor. Those guys could definitely take me out really easily. Okay, can I get just one of you? One of you would... Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, one hit and then run. I cannot afford to be hit by all of them at the same time. I will literally die. Let's go ahead and eat a piece of salmon, get some of that health back. I only got 2 hits off so far. There's also the creeper in there. Oh, they're fighting each other. They're fighting each other. This is good. Okay, I can just go in for the sneak. Last one. There we go. And a creeper as well. I don't like this either. I don't like this either. These guys can one-shot me. Okay, we're good. We're chill. We're chill. Another one here. Oh my god. Low-key kind of high stress right now. Not having iron gear. Jumping into a cave already. Oh my god, how are you not dead, bro? One more hit. There we go. Yes, literally really stressful going through this right now without iron gear. Way scarier than I expect, but you know, what do you do? Okay, the coal will give me some free XP as well, which is awesome. But I mean, honestly, 2 stacks of coal would be nice, so probably mine coal till we get that. But the main goal, like I said, iron. We're looking for a lot of iron. One problem though, I don't know exactly what Y level iron spawns at. I think iron can spawn at any Y level, right? I think it's just more common at certain Y levels. Because I know I can spawn up in mountains. Mountains are amazing for iron farming instead of cave farming. It's a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm pretty sure it's relatively rare if you're at like the Y level of like a plains biome. I think you either need to be higher or lower than that to get a lot of iron. Bad news though, I'm not exactly sure if this cave goes deeper. I have this way yet, but the other way did not go anywhere. Okay, do I have enough coal? Honestly, I don't want to farm more coal right now. I want iron. Where? Why? Enderman. Oh, there's 2 Endermen. Okay, leave me alone, guys. We're chill. I'm just looking for iron. Of course, the cave is a dead end. That is not very cool. Guess that means one thing. We gotta go search for a new cave that I can hopefully find some iron in. Before we go, I suppose we'll grab a little bit more iron. Or not iron, coal. Just a couple more veins here, so we might as well grab this. And there we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can find ourselves a different cave, because obviously there's no iron in this one. Oh no, creeper, get away. Oh my god, where did you all come from? I love walking out of the cave and just walking into like 6 enemies at once. Okay, a lot of cows down here. Definitely gonna take these guys out because I hate to say it, I need your leather. We need like 46 pieces. Really wish I had an iron axe right now, but I guess the sword's gonna work. Looting early game would be super nice as well. All right, how many is that? That's 4 pieces of leather out of those 5 cows. Not really great. This is what it is though. I also do see another cave here. Please actually go down underground. I'm begging you. Of course, it's going to lead right to a dead end. Fantastic. Okay, this one actually looks promising. This looks like it goes deep. Hopefully this keeps going and we can find ourselves iron finally. Kind of tight in here. Okay, there's 1 vein. Cannot complain about that. There's our first pieces of iron we're able to mine. It's actually a decent sized vein too. What is that? Like 7? Maybe 8 iron? Oh, 9 maybe? Yeah, 9 pieces of iron in that 1 vein. That's kind of really good. Hopefully this cave keeps on giving. There's another vein. At least 4. Love to see that. I don't know exactly how many I need because I'm not good at math. I think it's 24 for the set. And then whatever tools I want as well. So of course the cave's over. But on the bright side, there is a zombie spawner or some kind of spawner here. Ooh, skeleton. Wait, this is good. I could maybe turn this into an automatic farm in the future. What do we got? We got coal, bones, pumpkin seeds, and then in here, ooh, a name tag. Yes. String, gold, leather for sure, and some bread. I'll take it. Of course, once again, the cave leads to literally a dead end. Dude, this sucks. Can't find myself a cave in this world to save my life. All right, here's cave number like 700. Please keep going down. I'm begging you. Of course, it's gonna, dude, literally instantly into a dead end is insane. I'm low-key gonna crash out. The amount of caves that I've been in is literally getting to be insane. Like, what is the point of this at this point? It's like dark out now too. I might just have to go strip mining at this point. Like, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Okay, for the love of everything, this one better actually open up. This thing looks massive, I'm not gonna lie. But there's a good chance it just goes down like a couple of feet again and stops instantly. Okay, there's iron over there. More than happily take anything I can get. Of course, it's just one single piece, so I'm gonna complain about it anyways. There's more right here, though. It's made of at least 4. Looks like 6, probably. 6 iron's not bad. I will take all of that. Thank you very much. Now, please, for the love of everything, cave, keep going once you get down here. I feel good about this one. I actually feel good about this one. This one looks like a proper size cave. It looks like there's lots of iron to go around. I should check how much I have, actually. We have 30 pieces. I definitely want some more than that. I mean, we're getting there. I definitely have enough for a set of gear, but I mean, ideally, the more iron, the better. Let me take this guy out. Oh my god, are you wearing... Is that netherite on your head? What? I don't think that's possible, right? Pretty sure mobs can't spawn in vanilla with netherite. It's just diamond. Of course, this place looks like it's a dead end. Okay, what about up here? Is there anything up here? Please go down further. Okay, more iron. I'll take it, but what I really want is this cave to keep going. If not, I mean, I have enough iron. I think I'll call it good because I don't know if I could keep doing this. Okay, there's a little something over here. Okay, it turns into a water cave. Yeah, it definitely goes further down that way. Okay, what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna jump. Hope that creeper doesn't get me. Let's just run. I don't want to deal with that guy. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many. What am I gonna do? Okay, wait. First, I don't want you to blow me up. Get away. One hit at a time. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. We're fine. A little bit of iron here. Honestly, a stack of iron. I know I keep changing how much, but I think a stack I'll actually not need more in the future. I think a stack will be perfect. That gets me to 44, so we're getting there. We're almost the amount of iron that we need. Maybe we'll just follow this so I don't have to deal with those like 17 creepers along that edge. And hopefully this will... Yeah, this is good. This is good. I see deep slate. Deep slate means we could also maybe get our hands on some diamonds, which would be awesome. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. We find our first diamond. Oh, looks like a decent sized vein as well. I'll take it. That's a vein of 4, I think. Maybe 5? No, just 4. That works for me. Definitely not going to complain about 4 diamonds. There's more right there as well. I think I got enough iron for sure. I think I'm just going to grab a little bit of these diamonds, grab some cobble deep slate from a house that I want to build. Oh my god, that's 3 creepers. I still don't have any armor. Okay, this is bad. Okay, one of you at a time. Honestly, if I get you to blow up and blow the other one up, I would not complain about that either. Oh my god, why there's so many? Gotta be careful. I want those diamonds really bad. I don't think I've ever had this intensive a start. I feel like always by now I have a set of iron gear made, but I'm just... No. Oh my god, I'm just so not on pace this time. Okay, are we good? Are we chill? Maybe we'll just throw a torch down right there and we can grab these diamonds. Looks like just made it 2 probably. I'll take it. That's 6 diamonds in total. It's enough for a diamond pick and an enchanting table. Don't look at the enderman. And some more iron as well. I mean, I'll take it if I see it. We got over a stack. So honestly, I have an idea. Let me dig out a nice little safe room in here. Just like right here in the wall. Let's close it up. And then, yeah, I'm going to need a little bit more space. I don't want any mobs to come and grief me while I'm doing this. Let's just dig out a nice little room. Also, more iron. Can't complain about that. And honestly, this seems like a decent enough size for now. We're going to need a crafting table. And then we're going to need some furnaces. Let me just craft up 2 of those guys. Get those down. And let's start cooking up some iron. Because I want a set of iron gear before I go deal with any of those creepers, skeletons, or anything like that. Because I do not want to die. I'll just wait a minute for that to cook up. While that cooks up, I might as well farm up some of this cobble deep slate. Because I said that I want some cobble deep slate for my house. We're going to need a decent bit for my builds that I want to do. So might as well grab it while we're here. And look at that. We got some more iron just while mining out some cobble deep slate, dude. I'm absolutely loving this. Went from like no iron at all to now I'm finding iron left and right like crazy. Oh my god, I'm actually X-raying. Literally, I mine the iron right there and there's diamonds right here. That's insane. Please be a vein of like 6. Not a vein of 2. Please, why? Okay, it's 4. Maybe 3. 3? No, dude, that sucks. I mean, 3 is better than none, I guess, but not exactly what I'm looking for. This would be 9 diamonds in total. I'll take it, I suppose. Okay, my pick is broken. Hopefully we have enough iron here. Let's craft up. We're gonna need a diamond pick, so we might as well get one of those right away. Let's craft up our set of iron gear. Chestplate, leggings. We'll also grab our boots and finally our helmet. There we go. Full set of iron gear. And get rid of that leather cap and put the iron helmet on as well. Honestly, you know what? That's good for me. Let's grab this. Oh, maybe I should craft. Actually, yeah. Let's also just craft up an iron axe right away too. And let's grab my setup and let's go finish mining out this cave and then we can head back up and work on some base stuff. I guess the main goal now, diamonds. If I see the iron, I'm going to take it. Obviously, there's no point in leaving it there. So come to daddy. I will take all of you. I can smelt this once I get back to the base, which I'm looking forward to. And you as well. But honestly, if I could just find some more diamonds at this point, I'd be more than happy. That's the ultimate goal. There we go. This feels a lot better to be fighting things now that I actually have armor. I'm not taking insane damage left and right, which I'm really thankful for. I can actually deal with some of these mobs. Okay, that guy should have blown up. I don't know how I won that. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we can deal with the mobs relatively easy now, which is awesome. There's so much iron in this area, dude. How am I getting so lucky? I feel like iron deep slate is not common. I feel like I get more diamond deep slate than iron deep slate, but not right now. Right now, we're just getting extremely lucky. Iron for days, iron for days. I mean, I guess I'd rather have diamonds at this point. I have enough iron. Probably not going to go for much longer in this this cave, and we can head back up to the surface is what I'm thinking, though. Don't want to overdo the mining. Like, I'm not going to use, like, 6 stacks of iron like I always try to get. I never end up using that much. It's literally pointless. I mean, 2 to 3 stacks? Why not? You know what? I got every other ore. I should grab some lapis, too. That way, when I can start enchanting, I at least have some lapis on hand. And I think I'm going to call it good. I think I'm done with ores. I'm just going to grab some resources that I'm going to need for my house. So, number 1, cobble deep slate. We already got some of that. I also want some tuff, some andesite, and some cobblestone. So, obviously, we have this vein of tuff right here. Let me just grab a couple stacks of this real quick. Okay, there we go. We got a lot of tuff. I think I want to grab some of this andesite right away too, though. So let's grab maybe a stack or 2 of this right away as well. And we can probably head back up and go back up to the surface and get started with building a house. Okay, we basically filled up my entire inventory, so I'm going to start making my way back up, and we'll collect cobblestone on the way just from digging up, obviously, which is going to be very, very nice. But then the idea that I have for my house, I think I have all the resources I need for it, although we are definitely going to take this iron on the way. I cannot miss it if it's sitting right there. So I'm going to grab all that. Oh my god, that's a massive vein of iron again, dude. Love to see it. And then, yeah, we'll just make our way back up to the surface, and hopefully we can get started on the base. Okay, perfect. We made it back up to the surface. I don't remember exactly where my base was. I want to say I walked past this earlier while searching for caves, so I think it's that way, but I'm not 100% sure. We're just gonna have to go walk, and hopefully I find it, because I did not save the cord, so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that I can actually find where I left all my stuff at, dude. If not, that would suck. I found these runes that I passed by earlier, so I'm pretty sure it's right over there, if I'm not mistaken. Fingers crossed. Oh, I might want some of this mossy cobblestone as well. I think that might fit the build decently well. Awesome, we found the base. I'm kind of lucky right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me load up. How do I want to do this, actually? Okay, first things first. I've got all these extra blocks. Let me put them all in here for now. So we got tuff, we got andesite, we got some cobblestone. Perfect. Let me add these 2 furnaces, and let's break out all my coal so that way I can get some smelting going. We'll just add all equal coal to all these furnaces. Let's break up my iron right away as well, and we can start cooking up all the iron because we have an absolute crap load of iron. And I guess in the meantime, we might as well just go ahead and store everything else we have. Do I need anything else? I think it'd be a good idea, actually. Let me go ahead and craft up a shield using jungle wood and an iron ingot. There we go. And then, yeah, let's just start storing everything else. We got a lot of mob drops on that trip, which I'm not complaining about. Let's get my bed down and set my respawn point as well. And then, honestly, this golden shovel, I don't want it anymore. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna need a replacement, so let's craft up an iron shovel. And then, like I said, I want to go get some of that mossy cobblestone, not cobble deep slate, up at the castle, because I think that'll fit really well with the build that I want to make. We might also collect some of these vines as well to put on the outside of the house as well. But first, I gotta head up there. This is perfect. We got not only mossy cobblestone, but also some mossy stone bricks. So a lot of variation here. We can add different types of texturing to the build. Definitely gonna want a good bit of this. Also, what is inside of the storage? Definitely gonna take a look, but first, I see some candles. I'll take those. And then what do we got? Ooh, lanterns, string, and some flint. I will definitely take all of that, but maybe I want about a stack of mossy cobblestone. We'll call good. Shouldn't take me that long to collect all that. And maybe whatever I have for stone bricks then, we'll call that good. A stack of mossy cobble, and then whatever additional regular mossy stone bricks I have. I guess I can also kind of just loot this structure while we're going through as well, because there's probably some loot around. I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes out for chests or decorated pots. Somebody also made a comment that apparently there's a like suspicious dirt which gives loot, but I don't know what that looks like. Not gonna lie, I'm a big Minecraft noob when it comes down to it. Like, I don't know the actual game's core mechanics, which is really funny when you consider that I literally make YouTube videos on the game. I'm just not big up to date on Minecraft. All right, what do we got for storage? Some flower pots, beetroots, and carrots. Oh my god. Carrots is actually literally going to be so good, because carrots, I can start a carrot farm, and that's an entirely new crop I can grow. And beetroots, I mean, beetroots aren't very useful, so I don't really care much about those, but I'll definitely take the carrots. Okay, I've got over a stack of mossy cobblestone, and we got 21 mossy stone bricks. I think we'll call that good for now. If I need more, I'm right here. I can easily come back and grab some more. But it is nighttime, and we are in a plains biome, so I'm gonna head back and sleep so I don't have to worry about creepers or skeletons or anything like that. Okay, I need to get myself into my nice safe bed. Also, my sugarcane is fully grown as well. I should probably go harvest that right away too. And honestly, oh my god, why are there so many zombies? I was not expecting that. There's just 3 dudes chilling here waiting for me to get out of my bed. Leave me alone. But yeah, I want to keep this growing. We need 6 stacks of this. Then honestly, at some point, I should go run out in a plains biome and go hunt some cows for some more leather as well. There we go. That's 54 sugarcane. Not a bad start. I guess we also have a little bit more over here, and we'll expand this farm a little bit more this direction as well. And we can just grab these pieces then too. I don't see why we wouldn't. It would be a waste to leave them. But yeah, all the way along this beach, we're just going to do sugarcane. And one final piece, and there we go. That's all the sugarcane replanted. Hopefully that'll grow again, and we can get more sugarcane growing after that. I don't know if that made any sense. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, first thing I want to get started, I want to get some of my carrots growing because I only have one. So let's get my hoe, and then I guess we'll just throw it down like right there. That should work perfectly. Where did I leave? There we go. My carrot. Let's plant our one single carrot so it can start growing. And then yeah, I guess I just got to figure out how exactly I'm going to build my house, where exactly I'm going to build my house, all that sort of thing. So let's clean up a little area here, I think. I need these bushes. No point in being here, so we're just going to take them all out real fast. And then honestly, let's also just clean up any of the grass because I love how it looks, but it's going to be in the way if I want to build. Might as well spend a moment just cleaning it all up so I don't have to worry about it later on. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I want to try building in a style I never do. So if you guys watch the channel, you know, usually I'll use like logs to kind of be the pillars or the corners of my builds. I love it. It's a good style, but I want to try something different. So today I'm not going to be using logs for my house. I think I want to try a nice little sun fade look instead. So we're just going to kind of outline like the little bottom here using some of these blocks like this. How big do we want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think I'm good with 11. Okay, and then if we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe like that. And let's do the same thing over here. So primarily the bottom layer, I'm going to make cobble deep slate and then a little bit of tuff mixed in as well for texturing. But the goal is to make kind of a fade that's going to go upwards, if that makes any sense. And there we go. That's kind of the start for the first box that I want to do. I don't know what I'm doing, so bear with me here. I also don't know if I put this in a location that I want it to be in, but for now it's going to have to work. And then as we go up, we're obviously going to be using some cobble deep slate again, but more up here is going to be a lot more tough, if that makes any sense. So any of these gaps then we're going to fill in with the tuff, just like so. That way it's going from like a darkness at the bottom, and then as you get up to the top, it's going to be a lot lighter. And we'll do a lot less. We'll do a little bit of cobble deep slate up here, but a lot less of it. And then we're going to need some of these other blocks that I had. What is it? Okay, mossy cobblestone and some mossy stone bricks as well. And then lastly, I think the top I'm going to use andesite. Ooh, I already like how this is coming together. I think this looks relatively nice. Let me just get back up here. We're going to do majority of this level as the tuff again, but we'll also add in some of this mossy cobblestone as well. Just like I said, majority tuff and then a little bit of mossy stuff. Just add in a little bit more colors and textures and stuff like that. There we go. Something like that is what we're thinking. And then we're going to do another layer here of just like primarily tuff, but then going into a lot more mossy cobblestone up here compared to before. And we'll just fill in these gaps with the mossy cobblestone and the mossy stone brick. And we need one more layer. I actually am liking how this is coming together though. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm doing, but dark on the bottom, lighter as we make it up to the top. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I definitely want one more taller, I'm thinking. I also completely forgot. I already have the andesite on me, so kind of fumbling right now. Okay, let me up. And then here we'll do not very much tuff at all. I'm gonna just do like a couple blocks over here and there like that. That's probably enough of that. And then we'll fill the majority of this in with the moss, a little bit of the mossy stone bricks yet again. And finally, we're gonna add in a tiny little bit of andesite around the build as well, just to give it a little bit lighter of a touch yet. There we go. That is kind of the main starter box that I want made. If we break this, I really like how that came together. Let me know your guys' thoughts. This is my first time doing like one of these fades where it's dark on the bottom and gets lighter as the top goes. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. You know what? Since I'm building in a new build style, I kind of want to do 2 separate builds, and this is going to be very weird for me, but we got this one that I believe is 11 blocks long. I'm going to make one over here that's going to be a little bit shorter, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might go 7. I think 7 will be a little bit better. So let's bring that out 7 blocks right there. And then we'll also bring this guy back this way and out 1 block this way, so it's like 2 separate shapes. Not exactly sure if that makes sense, but we got a smaller one here and we have our taller one over here. Only thing is, I think this small one I'm actually going to do 5 blocks tall, and then the tall one we might go up to 7 blocks. But I think we do need some more cobble deep slate on the bottom layer, so it's a little bit darker. Let me replace some of these, and then we're gonna go and add in a little bit more cobble deep slate around here and just bring this level up all the same like we did the other one. Hopefully this ends up looking good. I've never built in this style. This might end up looking extremely stupid, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll figure that out, I guess. Okay, now that I brought this up to 5, I want to bring this one up to 7. So we're just going to go around and kind of randomly place in some more of these moss bricks. And then majority of this is actually going to be the andesite. So let's go ahead and fill the andesite in for the rest of these, just like so. Honestly, maybe you should grab cobblestone as well. Yeah, I'm gonna grab cobblestone for the last layer. Actually, let's just go ahead. Final couple pieces of moss are gonna go in over here, and the rest of this will be andesite filling. Only thing is, I do need cobblestone and andesite. Okay, now majority of this is gonna be andesite. Obviously, we'll throw in like 1 or 2 pieces of cobblestone every now and then, but I pretty much just want andesite for this level. And then is that 2? I think that's up 2, right? I think we're good there. Yeah, that's 2 blocks taller. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 5. That's perfect. Exactly what I was wanting. Let me get rid of this tuff, and then let's get a look at what this is going to look like. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's kind of very abrupt up there, though. I'm wondering if I should bring more tuff in up there. I'm going to worry about that later, though. Not exactly a priority I have right now. This build is also going to be very different than anything I'm used to, so I actually have an idea. I'm wanting to use mangrove wood as either the trim for the roof or the outline of the roof. So luckily, we did find that mangrove swamp earlier. We can just go ahead, plant some of these guys. Oh, I don't know how much space these actually need. I think they're pretty big, so I think we'll spread them out a decent amount here. One problem with these mangroves is they kind of blend in so well. They're like green and they blend in with the grass of the jungle biome like way too perfectly. It's insane. There we go. They're all planted. I want to say, I feel like this part should maybe be extended a little, but you know what? It's fine. Work in progress. My first time trying building in this style, so we're just going to go with it. Let me go ahead and bone meal up some of these propagules. There we go. We got, yeah, it should be enough bone meal. The only thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find these guys, if I'm being completely honest, but I do want to just go ahead, bone meal as many of you as I can. I need some mangrove wood. So okay, we're inside of it, but I need as many of these guys grown as I can physically get, and hopefully they'll be nice and easy for me to go ahead and farm up afterwards. Where did they go though? Here's one, and then I know I put another one right here. Awesome. Maybe one more. I thought, yeah, right here. I think this is the last one. Oh, look at that. Got some nice, beautiful mangrove trees in the area, which honestly, they're kind of ugly, don't get me wrong, but I also really like the look of the mangrove trees. Like, they're so unique in comparison to all other Minecraft trees, but I just need the wood. Okay, we need like some dirt or something to scaffold up there. Hopefully we have some of that inside of my chest. 15. That'll do. I don't need to go that high to do this. And then hopefully the auto tree chopper will take care of these guys. I'm hoping. Where's the actual thing at? Okay, right here. We crouch and we break it. Well, look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to remove the roots right away as well, just because they're kind of extremely ugly. So begin the process of chopping down the roots. There we go. That's 18 mangrove logs. Obviously not going to be enough, so we're going to have to go chop down just all the trees right away. I don't see a point in leaving any of these guys standing, so let's take them all out right away. There we go. That's all the mangrove trees taken out. I don't know why that's levitating. I'm thinking we've got to be missing a block up there. We do need a new axe though, so let me go grab one of those real quick. You know what? This is probably a bad idea, but I kind of just want to go with the diamond axe right away. We only have 6 diamonds, so definitely a bad idea, but YOLO, we're going for it. Just make my life a little bit easier so I can actually farm stuff a lot quicker. Now I just got to get rid of all these roots because they are extremely ugly. And look at that. With all that, we got 2 stacks and 45 mangrove logs. I think that'll be more than enough. I think let's just get started. Let's craft up a crap load of mangrove stairs. Maybe some mangrove slabs as well, if I could actually craft them. There we go. And let's go get to work on the roof. Don't know exactly the plan for this yet, but we're going to figure it out as we go, I suppose. Obviously, I think we're going to outline in mangrove, and then I think the inner parts, I'm either going to use blackstone from the nether, or maybe another thought I had is we could use deep slate. I think both those would look really good with the mangrove wood, but let's start out by just outlining exactly what we need here, which I believe will go overhang like that, and then we'll bring this up. Obviously this roof is going to be a little shorter than the other one, but we're just going to bring it up to the middle. It's going to be the same roof design I usually go with, but I kind of want to do something different on the actual middle part. Let's bring this up. Okay, and then do I want to bring it upside down? I don't exactly know. We'll try upside down like that, but then how do I do this actually? I think it's like that, right? You just keep doing that. Like if we add in slabs going all the way down the middle here like this to where it would connect to there, and then we add stairs like this. I think this is what we're going for, right? And then it has like that little rigid roof effect that we're going for. I think. I'm not 100% sure. We'll start with that. And then I'm gonna have to go do the same thing down here as well. So we're gonna overhang one and then do the same thing. So we're just outlining in mangrove, and we can fill in with the deep slate a little bit later. I'm not sure if this is gonna look good. I've literally never built in this style, so I need your guys' guys' feedback off this video. But let's go ahead. Let's get this outline finished. Look at that. We got an absolutely, I don't know if I'd say beautiful roof, but I like it because it's different than what I'm used to. Like, it's a mangrove. I don't build out of mangrove very often, although I do love the wood. And I really like how we did this like 2-level thing here as well. Also, the little peaks on the top. I like the look of it. I'm chill with it. But we do got to go ahead and finish filling it in. So I think we're going to go with deep slate because I'm lazy and don't want to go farm any blackstone. So let's go deep slate. We do have a stone cutter as well. Awesome. Let's do a stack of deep slate brick stairs, and let's do a stack of deep slate tile stairs as well. And you know what? There's a lot of work that needs to be done to this, but I don't mind this at all. I actually really like how this is coming together. Let's get up there and let's get that roof finished in. It's gonna be very simple. We're just gonna add in the deep slate stairs randomly. No rhyme or reason for anything. I'm just alternating between the 2 block types. Give it a little bit more texture and detail work. Only thing I'm a little concerned about is connecting it in over there. I don't know exactly what the plan is gonna be for that, but I'm sure I'll end up figuring it out. And then also here, how do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna need to come back here and then fill this in with a full block like that. Yeah, that's gonna be what we're gonna have to do. And let's go ahead and add in another roof layer on this side. I think this one, I'll just tuck it all the way in like that. Only thing I don't know about is this part. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe we'll stop it right here. So it's I don't like that either. What's gonna be the way to do this? I don't know. If I run it up like that. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's gonna be the play because then it's actually like outlined. And let's just continue. Okay, I need to actually move these back, but let's continue filling this in. This is very unique, guys. I don't know. I like it though. I really mess with it. A very different build style for me, but this is what this is gonna look like. Not sure if I'm doing these right. I might have to fix those up in a little bit. Now we just gotta go ahead and finish in the last main large roof part as well. And in case I didn't mention it, basically the goal, this is gonna be like the main house building. Then this part here is gonna be like a little entryway building area, if that makes any sense. Yeah, obviously we gotta go ahead and do this. Also, just completely random topic. I don't know if I talked about this yet this video, but I absolutely love watching TV shows. Recently, because of my live streams, my stream has been getting me into anime, and I just started Attack on Titan. Absolutely love it, dude. I am so hooked on Attack on Titan. It's like the greatest thing ever. If you guys have seen Attack on Titan, no spoilers, but let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And yeah, let's just go ahead and finish adding this roof. And look at that. We got our absolutely beautiful roof finished in just in time for sunset. Honestly, I like it. I like it a lot, but we got to go sleep the night away. Make sure we don't die any monsters, anything like that. Okay, so this is what the house looks like so far. It looks good, but honestly, a lot of detail work needs to be added. Obviously, there's some things I could do that are very simple. We can start with some tough, and we're going to craft up some tough walls, or tough stairs, I guess. And then also, let's craft up some actual tough walls. The reason I want to do this is you can very easily add detail into a build. Oh my God, there's zombies in there. That's scary. By just adding in some little broken textures. See, because it adds some layer of depth to the build, which I really like. We can even add like, oh, that is not the right one. I meant to add a stair with a little hole. Never mind. I definitely don't like that. We do one like that. Yeah, just going around the build now and adding in little minor like breakdowns and cracking into the build, I think will be really nice. Maybe even something like that in the corner. I don't hate how that looks. We're basically just gonna go all the way around the outside though and add these little guys in for a little bit of extra detail work. We're starting with tough. We can add in the other stuff a little later as well, but it'll just help out making everything look a lot nicer in my opinion. There we go. That's a start. Gives a little bit more depth to the walls, but I do want to go ahead and do the same thing. So we're going to go take some cobble deep slate, make some cobble deep slate walls, and then also some cobble deep slate stairs as well. And we can replace some of these guys as well, so that way we get a little bit more detailing. So exact same thing. We're just using some different blocks here and there. Get a little bit more of that worn feeling on the building, which I think fits this build extremely well. I just really like the feel of the worn build on this. No rhyme or reason for anything. I'm just walking around, looking, and I just pick a random spot and throw it in. Like we'll throw a wall in right there. That looks nice. And maybe one more. Let's do, no, there's a stair there. Let's do a stair right here. Might be too much in that area, actually. I'll just remove that and we'll throw a normal cobble deep slate in. But I think this looks relatively good. Maybe throw, I feel like if I add too much though, it's going to be too much in this area. Like I can add that there. But there's also going to be a door here at some point. You know what? Maybe it's fine. Okay, we can add a couple more just like up here, just with some andesite. Get some of these mixed in as well. And I think we can call it good. We're just going to go add a couple to the top here. And then honestly, I think this wall is good. I think that's enough variation there. Maybe even a little bit too much, I feel like. I don't know if that's possible, but it kind of feels like a lot. We just add like 2 to each side. feel like that'll be pretty solid in my opinion. We don't even need 2 on each side. We can do 1 right here. I mean, I guess we're gonna do 2 on this side because this side is really big, but they don't all need to be 2. And then here, I'm not even gonna add 1 there. That looks pretty good to me. But then this side, I think we'll add 1 there. All that good. And final side, let me just throw 1 maybe right here. Add that end side wall in. I don't like that. That's too much, right? But if we add in 1 like that, there we go. There's a little bit of depth add to the whole outside of the build. There's 1 more small thing that I want to do. Oh, that kind of feels like it's a lot. Maybe once I add some other stuff, it won't be as noticeable, but I feel like I maybe have too many cracks, too many stairs, and too many walls in the walls. In the meantime, let's get some cobblestone cooked up for the next thing, and while we wait for that to cook up, we do have some sugarcane ready to be harvested. Yeah, we might as well farm this whole thing. We still need 6 stacks of sugarcane to be able to get my enchanting setup. I don't see a point on letting it just sit there not growing at all. It's a lot of sugarcane to be wasting. Okay, it also goes around this way. I completely forget about this all the time. I guess some of them are still too tall. It's not completely fully done growing, but a lot of it is, so we might as well just grab it all right away and expand the sugarcane farm over here. There we go. We got just about 3 stacks of sugarcane. I do want to expand this. I'm just not exactly sure where yet. I'm gonna go check out over this hill, see if there's a spot over there that I could expand it to. Like, you know what? I think we'll just start it here just so it's not exactly in front of the house. It's gonna be temporary. I'll be able to break it once I fully finish out getting all my sugarcane. Just a small little area. I can temporarily grow it. It'll be perfect. And I'm gonna just go... Oh, that is bamboo. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna go further this direction. I don't want to deal with that bamboo. Maybe we'll go out over there to that island, I guess. I don't really know. Like, let's add some more along this shore here. And this should grow when I'm over by my house, if I'm not mistaken. It's getting kind of be a nightmare to plant this sugarcane at this point. I'm going around so much trees and so much other random junk just to be able to plant the sugarcane. It's getting crazy. Like, here we go again. Up here, plant some more right here. Literally anywhere I can find shoreline. I don't want to make a sugarcane farm. I just want to plant it on the river, man. I'm lazy, so I'll take what I can get. Okay, we're literally running out of space. I have a stack left. I want to just get this stack planted and we'll call it good. Maybe over there. I think I'm gonna go back over here. I feel like it just makes more sense for the sugarcane to be on this side of the river since this is the side my house is actually on. We'll just add a little bit more here. The next time this is ready to harvest, I'm pretty sure that means that I'm gonna have enough sugarcane to get a fully working enchanting setup, which honestly, absolutely awesome. I'm excited. I just also need... Oh, I only have 3 diamonds left, which really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. We only got 10 pieces left, dude. Come on. There we go. We finally got all the sugarcane planted. Time to go get back to work on that house. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I want to work more on the house, but I think before I can do that, I really want some spruce wood for some trim and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna go on an adventure, see if we can get my hands on spruce wood, or honestly, I would take dark oak wood too. Dark oak wood won't look as good, but it'll work for me. So you know what? Let's grab my shield. Let's grab my ugly acacia boat. Maybe we want to bring with some bundles too, just in case. A saddle for a horse, and then any extra food I have. And we're gonna head out. See, we came from that way. We've been that way. We're gonna head this direction, I think. I have one goal in mind. I want to find a spruce forest. Any spruce wood that I can get my hands on, I absolutely want. If I can find myself a nice little horse to make this quicker, that would be awesome. But mainly, I just want to find the spruce wood. Where are they hiding the spruce wood in this world? I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully, honestly, spruce and dark oak would be awesome. If I could find both of them right next to each other, definitely would not complain about that either. Ooh, sugarcane. I do want to grab this sugarcane while I'm here because that'll help me with my enchanting setup, like I said, and we can just keep moving on. And honestly, while we're here, I don't think I have a birch sapling, so we might as well collect some, even though I know damn well I will not be using birch wood for any build ever, except maybe a floor. That's like the one use of birch wood. Otherwise, I'm not gonna lie, birch wood is just, it's so ugly, dude. I just can't do it. There we go. We got 2 birch saplings though. That works for me. Ooh, yes please, yes please, yes please. Some giant rose bushes. Great decoration blocks. We can make a rose bush garden as well. Let's grab all of these. Honestly, already a pretty successful trip for getting gear, getting loot, getting resources, but I still really want spruce wood. That's number 1 priority. Now we have all 3 types of flowers too. I got lilacs earlier, we got rose bushes, and now peonies. We can mode meal all 3 of those as well, which is awesome. But we must keep going forward. Please, dude, get me out of the dang jungle biomes. Get me out of the desert biomes. Bring me some cold biomes. I'm honestly tempted to get that. What is that one application called that shows you like a world seed? I always forget, like chunk base. I think it's called chunk base. So moments like this, I'm tempted to just whip out chunk base and see where the nearest spruce biome is. And look at that. We also got some lily of the valley, which is honestly the coolest looking flower if you're not counting double top flowers, because the animation, like the little bent over flower look, is so nice. Like I just really like the look of it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab a decent bit of these as well, and we can head back on our way and hopefully find ourselves that spruce biome. Even though I've spent like an hour, over an hour in this world probably just searching searching for spruce wood. Maybe one day I'll eventually find it. I honestly don't have high hope though. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you guys. I totally forgot a bed. So please, one of you give me 2 wool. There's 1 wool. Okay, 2 wool, please, sir. That's 1 wool too. That doesn't help. I need 3 of one type of wool to be able to make a bed, dude. What are you guys doing? It's dark out. I forgot my bed. This is not good. Guess we're gonna be searching for another brown sheep somewhere. Hopefully we find one relatively quickly. I also will be needing more leather as well, so we might as well take out any cows I see on this journey too. Sorry if it's dark and you guys can't see very well. I don't really have an option. Not much I can do about that. Okay, any sheep in the area? Come on, one brown sheep. Okay, that's scary. I'm avoiding those. I'm not on an adventure to get in fights. I'm just on an adventure for spruce wood. Of course, I'm not going to find myself any brown sheep. Oh my cows. Holy crap. There we go. That is an absolute beautiful amount of cows. I did not think I'd be able to find that many out here. Oh, there's another one. Come on. Where's 1 sheep? I just need 1 sheep, dude. I'm getting attacked by everything. There's spiders, there's creepers, there's zombies. I haven't really seen any skeletons yet. Oh, there's one, but he's not attacking me, which is good. We just keep on keeping on. I just want 1 sheep, bro. Like, as much as I love the cows, 1 sheep. That's all I want. There's more cows over there. Can I make this jump? We can. Come to daddy, Mr. Cow. Why is there a zombie trying to mess with me right now, bro? I do not appreciate it. I should be able to get all the leather I'm gonna need though. I love acacia biomes because they're so common to get leather. You know what? I low-key kind of want one of these horses. Mr. Horse, would you stay here? Let me tame you. Oh, why are there so many spiders, guys? Why are there so many spiders? This isn't good. This is not good. Okay, we're in a serious war. Okay, leave me alone. Why are you not dead? Why are you not dead? 3 of them at once is insane. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Okay, Mr. Horse. Sheep. Side quest unlocked. Okay, sheep and sheep number 2. Need a crafting table. Let's throw that guy down right there. And then I need some wood plus my wool. Brown bed, literally ugliest kind I can get. On the bright side, I can get out at nighttime. I feel a lot better about that. You know what? We're just gonna take that with, and we're gonna take the crafting table too. Might as well. And then which one of you wanted to come with me? I don't remember. Was it you? I think I'm gonna go for you. Why not? There's so many. I just want one that's decently quick. Honestly, couldn't care less about the jump. I just want a fast horse. That's all. Come on, dude. We're gonna become best friends. Thank you. Okay, now saddle. And then, oh my God, you are so slow. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I will take your leather though. As much as I hate killing horses, I love doing it for leather. Okay, what about you? Are you gonna be quicker? Not much better, but this guy feels a little bit quicker. So I think I'm gonna take him. Oh my God, bro. I can't wait for the update where we can finally have horses go across water. This is so annoying. I just spent all that time training you, and I literally won't be able to cross the river with you, right? You're literally just gonna get stuck. That's what I thought. Okay, give me my saddle. I'll move a lot quicker if I just run and completely ignore him, to be honest. Oh, mangrove swamp over there. I don't need mangrove wood anymore, but that's cool to note. Now, where could you please point me in the direction of a spruce forest? I don't need mangrove wood. I really just need some spruce wood, but I literally can't find it to save my life. I'll take my yummy leather though. Thank you very much. Lots and lots of leather. Oh, maybe I should farm some of this mud. I feel like mud is low-key kind of a sleeper block, so I think I'm gonna grab maybe about a stack of it while we're here. Honestly, shouldn't take me that long. We'll just farm up a decent bit of it, and then we can be on our way again. Sorry, baby cow, but I need your mom for leather purposes. Yeah, I guess we'll be on our way. I don't really want to go through the mangrove though, because it's so much harder to get through it. So I think we're just gonna go around it. Honestly, might scale this mountain because I'd rather do that than run through the mud the whole way. And I don't know how big this mangrove forest might be. We'll just go around it. It'll be a lot easier. Only problem I'm gonna have is scaling this mountain. Guess we're gonna use a wolf for that. The great part about the acacia biomes truly is the amount of cows you can easily just farm. It's such a good food source, and the leather is just unbeatable. Like, I'm literally just coming across these guys left and right. It's actually crazy. Haven't found any spruce wood yet, but we do come across the cherry biome. Honestly, I don't love the look of the cherry trees, but I do love the look of the leaves. So I'm gonna grab some of the saplings at least. I can just easily farm a couple of the trees. That'll give me a little bit of wood and some saplings. We can plant the saplings at the base, and obviously it gets some of the leaves by using the shears on the trees at the base. You know what? That's good. We got 30 logs and 16 saplings. That'll be more than enough. I'm not giving up though. I still demand, I absolutely need to find this spruce biome. I literally can't believe it, but finally, dude, we finally found spruce. Oh my God. Best wood in all of Minecraft. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab like maybe a stack of it while we're here. And enough saplings to do one of those giant 2x2 spruce trees. Those are awesome. So yeah, any of these saplings I can get, I'm taking. And then obviously we're just gonna farm a stack up right away. Like I said, I think it'll just be a lot better to just grab it while we're here. I don't have to worry about farming it as soon as I get back to the base. I'm literally so happy though. Best wood in Minecraft by a long shot, and we finally have come across it. Hey, maybe like 2 or 3 more trees. We'll get this one yet. And then let's do these last 2. This should be enough, I think. We'll take the sapling as well. well. All the saplings. Give me all the saplings. Okay, you know what? I think that's good. Now I just have a long ass way back to the base. And I also don't want to go to that pillager tower either. I'm tired of pillager towers. After the last 2 videos, I got cooked by them so dang much, dude. And you know what? Now that we're back at the base, we might as well get some of these trees growing right away, because I'm sure I'm going to need more spruce wood than I have. So with these saplings, let's just plant a few of them kind of behind the house and all over back here. And we got 3 saplings left. Okay, the last 3 saplings I'll save, but there we go. We got like 3 or 4 massive trees ready to grow. And we might as well get a barbecue going right away as well, because we have a lot of beef we got on that journey, which I'm actually super duper excited about. And oh, I completely forgot about my stone. Okay, let's craft stone buttons. The thing I wanted to do, I wanted to kind of just add some of these stone buttons on the outside of the build, because it gives it another layer of like texturing, detailing, stuff like that, you know? There's just a couple of these here and there around the outside of the build. I'll just give it a little bit more depth. And there we go. Maybe should have grabbed some more though, I'm not gonna lie. What do you do? I guess might as well just organize out my inventory. I'll see you guys once I'm done with that. Okay, and then while I wait for stuff to cook up, we might as well get started with actually making this livable. So I'm gonna open up an area right here for a nice big door. I want to do one of those nice big 3x3 doors, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And then I also don't want monsters to spawn in here, so we might as well add in some torches like that. And I can open this up a little bit as well. Let's do another 3x3, I'm thinking. So something like that. And we can light this one up in here as well, except maybe we'll go above that like so. Just make sure no monsters or zombies spawn in here or anything like that. And you know what? I kind of want to do the floor. Yeah, I think we're going to do the floor. I know I said I wasn't going to use birchwood, but I kind of want to, because somebody comment suggested it in a previous video and said that birchwood makes a really good floor. And since we got a little bit, I think we might as well give it a try. See how we actually feel about it. Obviously, first things first, we got to mine out the existing floor. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to have enough birchwood then, but we got 13 logs. Let's turn that into planks. Hopefully this will be enough, but I really don't think it's going to be. Let's just add this in for the entire floor. Yeah, unfortunately, it is definitely not going to be enough birch planks to finish the whole thing though. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Let's add a button. I don't know where I got this from, but let's just throw it in like right there or something. And then you know what? We got the birch sapling. We got some bone meal. Let's get that growing, and let's get harvesting some more birchwood. Might as well do a couple right away. Just get a decent bit. Make sure I don't need any more in the future. I also might want to use some stripped birch logs as well. So let's just keep going. And with the new birchwood, we should be able to go ahead and finish placing the rest of the floor in. Of course, we're like literally 5 shy. Let me finish this. Come on. There we go. We have a couple of birch logs as well. So we're just going to cut out a couple pieces in the floor and add in the birch logs. There's a very specific reason I do this. I will show you guys in just a second. In case you don't know, it's very simple. We're going to use all the birch logs actually. Mix it up a little bit, get some more textures going. But basically, if you strip these, it looks very similar to the plank, and it adds just a little bit of differentiation in texturing, which personally I really like the look of. But yeah, I want to use up all these. So we're just going to go ahead and do a couple different areas in here. Make sure we can use up all these birch logs. Honestly, maybe that's enough. Maybe I don't need to quite use all of them. I don't want to overdo it, you know? I think that's good. Not too shabby if you ask me. Look at that perfect timing. We got at least 2 giant spruce trees ready, so we can just chop these guys down. Oh, this is going to take a while, but that's fine. The auto tree chop makes it take longer if the tree's bigger, which does make sense. But look at that. Absolutely perfect. There's 1 giant tree down, and it automatically replants it as well. Can't complain about that. That single tree gave me over a stack of spruce wood. I'm not complaining about that. Let's just grab this one right away too. And I honestly might not plant any extras. I think I'll just leave what's here. Like that's going to replant itself, obviously. And we'll call it good. Let me just grab all these. And for what I want to do, we're going to need a lot of trapdoors. So let me get some of these crafted up. I want to do one of these 3x3 doors. I always struggle with actually doing this. So how do I do it? I think it's like that. No, I got to go in one more, right? Because it's like boom, 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 and boom. And then we'll do one right here as well. Oh, we're doing it wrong. Okay, like that. Break these top 2. I need to be facing outward, so like that. And then I think we can break that one and open all of those just like so, which perfect. It does work. And then, okay, we're gonna need some other types of stairs. And then this block here as well is not gonna work. Remove that tough wall. Let's do like that maybe. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little better. I'm honestly tempted. Maybe we use mangrove wood. I don't know if this is too many different wood types, but I feel like it might look good with the roof trim. It'll be right there like that. Ooh, yeah, never mind. That clash is way too bad. Let me get rid of that. Unfortunately, that means we wasted some wood, but that's fine. Let's craft up some spruce doors. Or honestly, maybe I might be crazy, but I kind of want to try oak wood too. Okay, that door right there like that. And we obviously got to give this a little bit more shape as well. So we'll just add in like that. And there we go. We got a little doorway kind of set up here. Only thing is adding some more detail on the outside yet. Maybe like a little patio out here would be good. Also, our carrots fully grown. We should definitely grab that. We can expand our little farm real quick. 4 carrots instead of 1. I'll take it. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to do a little awning spawning. So first things first, let me get, I think I want polished off walls. We're going to do, okay, 1, 2, 3, maybe one right there and another one right there. And then we're going to need some spruce fences as well. So let's craft up some of these. That should be good. We're also going to need some fence gates as well. So let me craft up 2 fence gates. We're going to bring this up 1 and up 2. And honestly, maybe I should go up 3. Let's bring it up 1 more and 1 more. And I'm kind of feeling like, should it be out of mangrove or should I use it out of spruce wood? Kind of feel like I'm going to do out of spruce wood, right? We're going to need some slabs and then something like this and like that. And then the rest of it, we're just going to turn into these trapdoors. Same thing over here. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know what? Maybe it's fine. And then like, what if we connect like that so it's actually being held up? I low-key think I like that. I think that looks solid. Obviously, we're gonna need some more fence gates though, so let's just craft up some sticks, and we need 2 more fence gates. And let's just add boom and boom, and there we go. We need some coarse dirt. So let me dig out the area where this little patio is. We'll dig out the whole thing. We're also gonna need some gravel. Can I get my hands on gravel? I don't know where there is gravel, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, if I keep doing stuff like this around the house, I think in general, I'm gonna really like how the house turns out. First things first, I need some gravel. Problem though, I don't have durability on my shovels. You know what? Let's craft up. Is 1 shovel enough? I think we'll do 1 shovel for now. We'll call it good. And go see if we can find ourselves a cave with some gravel, easy to access. You know what? This isn't gravel, but I'm just now realizing I'm also going to need some sand so I can go ahead and smelt that up into obviously just glass. We might as well grab, I don't know, maybe like a stack of sand over here. There's a nice little beach here, which will work perfectly. Okay, there we go. That's over a stack of sand. Should be more than enough. Now back to the mission. We got to go find ourselves a nice good vein of gravel somewhere that I can easily grab and make myself some coarse dirt. I just wish I would have paid attention and remembered where that would have been earlier, but unfortunately for me, I did not. Hoping up here in one of these caves, maybe there's an easy vein that I can access. Put my torch in my offhand just in case. And then any gravel in here doesn't look like it. I also don't remember. Does this castle area have any? I don't think the castle had any gravel, I think. Not 100% sure, but I'm not really too interested anyways. Okay, I suppose we might as well dive into this cave. Hopefully we can easily find a vein of gravel here. Anyone seen gravel? I just need like a stack of it. Maybe a little more. Yeah, I just want gravel, bro. It's not that deep. Why is this cave so annoying? Oh, there we go. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We found ourselves the gravel that we've been looking for. Well, let's go ahead and get, probably just gonna mine this whole vein right away. Make sure I have enough for long term. Wow, that is the entire vein. That's only 40 gravel. I definitely am going to need more than that. Guess let's go back and see if we can find any in the other part of the cave. It's probably a dumb idea, but I'm going to risk it. We're jumping for the waterfall. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. I thought that could have ended a lot worse than it did. We're good. We're fine. Where is the dang gravel at, guys? I don't want to fight you guys. I do not want to fight any of you. I just want gravel. It's not that deep, bro. Of course I can't. Oh my God, there's a bomber above me. Bomber above me. Let's run. Skeleton there. We're just going to run past you too. Why are you guys hiding all of the gravel? And where are you hiding all of the gravel? I would really like to be able to find it. Dude, this cave is huge. I didn't even realize this was a thing. There we go. I see some gravel right over here. Am I being followed? We're good. Let me grab all of this real quick. Oh no. Water. No, that's not good. Okay, we can close that off. We can try to grab as much of this gravel as I can without bringing that water out, because that water is going to be very, very annoying. And of course, okay, you know what? I'm going to just go find a different vein. It's not worth it. It's not worth fighting a waterfall just for a little bit of gravel. Okay, I also cannot be wasting like 90% of what's in my inventory. Okay, you know what? I can waste birch. Nobody cares about birch wood. I use birch wood to get around instead of my sand, because I need my sand for glass windows. Still not finding any gravel. It also hurts me not to mine this, but I'm not here for that. I just want resources to build with. It's not that much to ask for, I promise. Here's another vein. This one either is going to be really big and I'm just in the edge of it, or it's going to be extremely tiny in the cave ticket. It looks like it's going to be big though. I'll just grab this whole thing real fast. There we go. We got over 2 stacks of gravel now. Let me just head back up to the surface. That should be more than enough to last me for a while. Only problem is I don't remember exactly how I made it up to the surface. I know it was this way somewhere. I'm just going to leave you guys. I don't want to fight any of you. I'm positive it was up this waterfall. So we're going to take this as high as I can go. And then honestly, let me just build something below me like that and I can get out the rest of the way. I see surface. As long as no skeletons hit me into the hole. Okay, we might as well get all of our sand cooking up so we can get some access to some glass, obviously. And then I just realized I don't have enough dirt, so I do need to farm up a little bit more dirt. I'm gonna go a little ways away so that way it's not ugly and right out where my base is, because I don't want to see the eyesore right next to my base. You know what, we'll go probably right here. This will probably be good. We need like half a stack of dirt. Should be nice and easy and really quick for me to harvest all this up. And then with all that done, we might as well go ahead and craft up our coarse dirt. That's 4 stacks. That's awesome. And we'll just throw our coarse dirt in here just to get some different texturing for like a path block kind of. We'll kind of go out both directions with it. There we go. And then I kind of want lanterns. I might do I have any coal? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna take like half the coal out of these furnaces. How much is that gonna give me? Okay, 31. And let's craft up just... Let's do maybe this much, a crop load of torches. And let's just go ahead and craft up 40 lanterns. Should be more than enough. I want to add these all the way around the house. You guys know I love doing it. It just gives lighting and more detail into your build. I like adding these on any of the hanging trim like so. We'll just do it all the way around the whole house. And then can I do one? Yeah, one right there hanging off the middle of this as well. I think that's perfect. I think that's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, then I kind of want some pumpkin seeds. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get 16 pumpkin seeds. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this. I think we'll go over here for now. I need pumpkins for something very specific. So I'm just trying to think of how I actually want to do this. So if we go right here, for example, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 16. And let's plant a row of pumpkin seeds all the way along that. Did I miscalculate or did I misplace? I misplaced. Awesome. And if I break all of this and we give these a while to grow up, I need some pumpkins for something I want to do. So we're just going to give that a while. While we wait for that, I can get some other stuff for decorating the outside of the house as well. First thing, we're going to need a shears. So let's craft one of those. And let's go find ourselves some oak leaves. I know where there is some right over here. So let's go over there and let's grab some. There's a forest like, I don't know, maybe like 300 blocks that direction. You know what? We'll grab some jungle leaves as well because I actually don't mind the look of the jungle leaves. I think jungle leaves look pretty nice in my opinion. And you know, maybe also let's grab a couple of vines as well. We can add these to the outside of the house for a little bit more detail work too. It should look relatively nice. And then let's get back to the mission. I want some oak leaves. I know there's oak leaves right over there. I see them. And perfect. We're just going to grab a bunch of oak leaves over here. Maybe like over a stack probably. And we could just honestly probably break the entire shear grabbing these. Not really worried about too much else with the shears. Actually, we've already got... Oh, I didn't notice the jungle leaves are the same as the oak leaves. What? At least those floor leaves are the same. So we already have like two stacks of leaves. I don't know how I never knew that. Is it different? Like, is that oak and that's jungle? They look the same, right? Those gotta be the same. I don't know. Now I'm like actually kind of confused. And you know what? I also don't want to wait for this. So I'm gonna bone meal all these to max. That way they can just quickly get some pumpkins on them. So I'm gonna bone meal as many of these as I can. I'm not gonna spend more bones because I feel like that's a waste. But with what we got here, that gets me a couple of them ready. And then I feel like to fit the vibe we're going for, like run down, I want to do a little pumpkin patch. So what I'm going to do while I wait for those pumpkins to grow, out of this side of the house, I'm going to just start doing some mangrove roots. It kind of looks like decayed leaves in my opinion, which I love. And we're just going to go kind of do a little nice outline going like all the way around like that. It might be a little too big. I might have to make that a little bit smaller, but something. Oh, that's too much. Let me do this one here instead. Maybe like that. And then, yeah, this is going out a little bit too far in my opinion. So we could just bring it maybe here and then over like so. We could chop these out as well. Yeah, I think that looks relatively solid to begin with. That's going to be my nice little outline for my pumpkin patch. I also still haven't decided how I want to fill that in. We'll worry about that later, I guess. We did already get lucky enough for our first pumpkin, which is fantastic. Love that. And then honestly, this is really weird, but I'm going to start getting some cactuses growing here as well because I want to use these for something specific. Let's get as many of these growing as I can. There we go. And then for just a tiny touch of green, we can add on some of these moss carpets around here. Give it a little bit more to the build. One there, and final one right there. Yeah, I think that's relatively nice in my opinion. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, we might have enough sugarcane grown. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest it and see if we can get an enchanting setup made or not. I'm honestly thinking if I farm it all and we collect it all, I think I might have enough. I just got to make sure we don't lose any pieces in the water here, which it looks like we're good. So yeah, let's just go around the entire sugarcane farm and let's get to work collecting all the sugarcane. Hopefully we have about 6 stacks then, because I should have all the leather I need as well. You know what? I kind of just harvested the top. I just realized I'm done with the sugarcane. If I have enough stacks, I'm gonna have enough stacks. I don't want this ugly sugarcane growing here anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it all from the base all the way up from now on, because I don't want the ugly sugarcane chilling on my beach. It just looks so bad in my opinion. There we go. We got well over 6 stacks of sugarcane. We're good. We do not need to grow any more sugarcane anymore, which is awesome. I also do have some pumpkins that are ready, so we might as well grab these guys. Only 4 or 3, but I guess I have 1 earlier, so 4. But we can at least go ahead and store all this stuff in our farming chest. And right as I do that, obviously another pumpkin grows. So that's pumpkin number 5. While we keep waiting for more pumpkins to grow, I think I saw one of my friends, Gingy, do this before. So a decorated pot, flower pot inside it. No, does that not work? What if I like crouch? Then, oh, it's because the button. Let me break the button. And then if we add the flower pot, come on, I need jump and boom. There we go. Except I want that to be straight. Like, what if I'm facing like that? No, still not. Really? Oh, interesting. It's the texture pack, I think. And then you could just add something. Okay, fire flower bush does not go in a flower pot. Good to know. You know, I think could look really good. One of these lilies of the valleys we picked earlier. Add that guy right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It's a nice little like flower pot makeshift looking thing, I guess. And then maybe we can add in some lighting here too, like that. I don't like the look of the torches, but it feels too dark for those not to be there, right? I would say in general, my area is coming along real nice. I feel like I'm progressing rather slowly, but like I'm building in a new style, learning new techniques, and I'm really liking how this thing is coming together so far. I just got to figure out something to do to like make these walls not so plain. Like obviously we got this wall figured out. This wall looks perfectly fine. And this wall, once I get the pumpkin patch in, maybe add some windows into this wall, I think this wall will be good as well. But like those big walls are going to be definitely one of the harder parts. Look at that. We got a piece of cactus growing. I need this, please. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let me add that to one of the furnaces, get that cooking, and our glass is done as well, which is awesome. For now, I'm gonna store the glass in there because I don't want it in my way, and I just need this cactus or green dye to finish. There we go. I'm not exactly sure how this works, but can you just do that? Oh, okay. Green candle there. I'm gonna need more though, so I need more cactus to grow. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to make a little pumpkin patch, and I think that kind of looks like a stem because I don't have access to sea pickles right now. I'm kind of okay with that. So let's add a couple of these pumpkins kind of just in and around randomly throughout this area, making a nice little pumpkin patch like that. Maybe one more right there. And then some of them I'll have 2 more candles I can add 2 more candles onto. And then I want to bring this path to go over and go inside of the little pumpkin patch here. So we'll bring it like there, add in our coarse dirt so it's actually a proper setup path like so. And then inside of here, I'm just going to add in some coarse dirt around to kind of make it look like it's actually been walked on. We'll also add in like some cobblestone and maybe some andesite pieces as well, just to give it a little bit of that worn gardeny feel that we're kind of going for. And once again, no rhyme or reason for doing this. I just like randomly walk and place stuff as I see fit. I do want to keep some of the grass in as well too, so I don't want to remove absolutely everything. And you know what? Actually, I don't need all these to grow, so let me just grab 2 more cactus. Throw those guys in the furnace. We'll wait for those to cook up. While we wait for those to cook up, we can obviously go ahead and finish adding in some more of these different blocks and different textures. I just want it to go all the way around kind of the inside of this area here. And honestly, that's probably pretty good in my opinion. A little bit more I can do to decorate this. Obviously, okay, we have some cobblestone. Let me cook that up for some stone buttons. And let's craft ourselves up another shear. I have an idea specifically. I want some of these grass. So we're going to go around, just collect a little bit of grass. Maybe some of these ferns as well. These could be useful as a little decoration block too. Yeah, mostly I just want some grass for the most part. I can add in some of these tall grasses kind of around just to give it a little bit more and make it not so flat. Another thing I could do is some more of those moss carpets. We might add some of those as well, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And you know what? Let's add in, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 ferns as well. Okay, 1 more right there. And perfect. Let's go ahead and craft myself up some of the buttons, and we'll add some of these as little rocks around the garden. What is that? Oh, it's because there's a button right there. Okay. We want probably 1 in the middle there. I think that's good. That should be enough buttons in my opinion. My green dye is done cooking up. We've got 2 more candles. Let's turn those into green candles, and then we'll pick some random pumpkins. So maybe you and you to give nice little stems on. I think that looks like a stem kind of. Not as good as sea pickles, but a little alternative method you can use if you want to. I mean, yeah, I would say my pumpkin patch looks relatively nice. Only like one other thing I can think of adding, maybe going through here and throwing in a couple of these moss carpets just to add some more depth. And we'll do 1 more right there, and we'll probably call that good. But yeah, that is a complete little pumpkin patch. I really like the look of it. I think it looks really nice together in the grand scheme of things. Okay, I was just chilling inside of my pumpkin patch. I swear I heard a wandering trader. Hello. Okay, this could be good. I don't know what I want from you, but what do you have to offer? Kelp could be useful. I don't think I have any emeralds though, which is kind of unfortunate. I could get some. Yeah, maybe we do that. If you stay there, buddy, please don't go anywhere. First, I'm gonna go check if I have any emeralds, but I'm 90% sure that I don't. Oh, we have 2. Okay, that's not gonna be enough. What I could do is, I believe they only trade. We'll just do 3 right away. Let's craft up 3 iron bucket. And then if he stays there, I just gotta go find myself some cows that I can milk. So I can get some bucket of milk and trade him and get myself some emerald. Luckily for me, we have the acacia biome right over there, which is absolutely loaded with animals like cows and pigs and stuff like that. I just gotta get over there and actually milk the cows, I guess. Okay, Mr. Porkington, have you seen any cows? Because I can't exactly milk you. I know I slaughtered a lot in the area. I'm hoping some new ones did spawn in. Ah, there we go. There's a cow right up there. If only the pig would have pointed me in the right direction. This could have been a lot easier. Could have wasted a lot less time. But let's grab my 3 buckets of milk. Coming back, Wandering Trader. Please still be at my village. I'm literally begging you. Don't have died to... I don't know what he would have died of to, but really hoping he's still alive. You know what? Actually, firefly bushes, I want these before I go. These are a nice decoration block. I love them. Also, some regular bushes as well. We might as well grab these while we're here. I have the shears on me, so I don't see a point in leaving them behind. Hey, Wandering Trader, I have a gift for you. If you would just... give me all your emeralds. Okay, it is only 2. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. And then let's go ahead and just buy. I guess I can buy 1 kelp, which honestly I think is enough. And was there anything else? Sand, no. Dye, no. Nautilus shell, no. Cherry wood, we already have. I think that's all that you have to offer. So I'm sorry, but I need to take you out. All right, dude, where are you going? Thank you. And then, oh, I don't want to do this, but you know what? Kind of have to. Take out both the llamas right away too. Oh my god, how are you still alive? There we go. That feels a lot better. Ooh, I have an idea actually. What if we add... no, I don't like that. I was gonna say let's add the firefly bushes around the pumpkin patch, but I really don't like the look of that. You know what? I want to get a kelp farm going right away, so I'm gonna just go down here and we can throw 1 kelp there and let it start growing. Hopefully that'll get us a bunch more kelp. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use the kelp, but you know what? It's beside the point. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay, something I want to do. I want to go ahead and get... how do I actually want to do this? I think we're gonna do the roof right here. That way we have 2 floors here. I can throw storage in the upper level where I don't actually need to decorate. Let me go ahead and get this whole thing placed in. We're just using spruce wood, obviously. And you know what? I think it's gonna be a good idea. Let's make sure it's lit up here as well, because I don't want to deal with monster spawns up there. We can add this going all the way along this wall, just like that. And then for now, just temporary lighting. I'm just gonna throw some torches in here. It's gonna be very ugly. I can fix it later. Over here, I guess we'll do sort of the same thing right here. We can have 2 separate upper levels, I guess, because there's 2 separate layers to this building, which is, you know, weird, but it's fine. Actually, we don't quite have enough spruce. Do I have more in here? Or more in here? I do. Let's craft up some more spruce slabs. That is probably way too many, but whatever. And we can finish placing the rest of this guy in, just like so. And then I'm gonna have to figure out a staircase. I think I want to do the staircase here. I feel like that'll look good. I think what I'm gonna do is a round staircase. So let me put a barrel right there. And then if I run like spruce wood through, and let's make it go all the way through the floor here, actually. So wait, let me do 1 there. And we're gonna strip all that down, just like so. Obviously, I'm gonna need a crafting table in here. I don't know where it's gonna go. For now, I'll just put a temporary one right there. Craft up a couple of spruce stairs. I think 24 should be more than enough. We can start a nice little staircase right here to go around this guy. I know it's a very rare occurrence, but I'm actually designing, you know, the roof area. Okay, how am I going to do this? I need to be able to easily get through and get to the upper level. We'll take out like all of this, and then I believe 1 more right there, and there we go. I think we'll bring this guy to go up 1 more. We can obviously do that to it, and we can add a nice little trap door to the top of that. And then how do I want to do this? I'm not exactly sure. I think we'll just go spruce fence around, and same thing there, just so you don't end up falling through the floor. So maybe to make this a little bit better, we could add the spruce trap door, and then I can easily walk up and down, which is really nice. And then honestly, we could probably just bring this guy over here. We have the fence there, and we get a little more room to work with on the top level. And I think to fill the rest of this in, we're just gonna kind of add in some more andesite, and then the majority of the top layer is gonna be cobblestone as well. Yeah, something like that, and there we go. Only thing is, the upstairs level is gonna look a little ugly. I probably won't go full interior decoration on the upstairs level. Like, I mean, I could do a little bit. We want primarily cobblestone up top, like I said. Leave 1 more cobblestone there too. There we go. Now I actually have a full box up here at least, but I kind of want to go get myself like some stairs or something. You know what? I kind of want to give more of like detail to this. So what if we add these trapdoors and close them? I feel like that makes it feel like it's better supported. I like that a lot. And then as far as the upstairs goes here, I kind of want to just throw on 1 of these lanterns. Let's add in some of these stairs as kind of like a little, so the roof is actually proper. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. That commentary was horrible. I'm sorry. But just to make it actually feel like this is an attic, I guess is what we're trying to say. Maybe? I'm not sure. I need some more cobble deep slate though. I just really hope I actually have some of that in my chest out here. And we do. Okay, what about a stone cutter? Where's my stone cutter? I think it's right here. It is. Let me just make up some more of these, and let's finish filling this in. Okay, I crafted way too many of these deep slate stairs. I'm not gonna lie. This is bad. That's fine. We'll just have leftovers. It's okay. And then honestly, what do I want to do about this? I don't know. We're just gonna fill it in with the slabs for now. I feel like it makes sense. There we go. We have a nice little attic area up here. Okay, so I think my plan to make Anna happy and so I can actually have bulk storage, I think I'm gonna put my bulk storage up here in the attic, make it a little bit more annoying to access, but then and not decorate the upper level of the house. And then I can actually maybe try and forget to decorate the bottom portion of the house with actual decoration. But before we get into any of that, let me go ahead and grab all the cactus. I don't really need it here anymore. It's kind of just an eyesore in front of the house. No point in leaving it standing, I guess. And then you know what? I low-key don't think I really need this either. So let me grab all the pumpkins, clean these up and get them out of the area. And we'll get rid of all the seeds right away as well. I just don't see a point in leaving them here. And also, we might as well turn all the cropland into normal dirt because I don't think I'm going to have an actual field in this area. So let's go ahead and stop all this right away as well. Okay, we're also going to need some more wood so I can actually craft chests. So we're just going to chop down all these massive spruce trees real fast, except they take forever because of the tree chop mod. And do we get any saplings, guys? Really? Just one? Are we joking right now? That doesn't feel right. I'm not gonna lie. I need more saplings. Okay. Hopefully I get more saplings out of these trees. I'm gonna need a lot of wood, so we might as well chop down all the trees right away instead of waiting around. I want a lot of chests, a lot of big bulk storage just in the general area. There we go. That is much better. 7 saplings. We go ahead and we can add those right there, and we got another tree fully growing in there. And we got what? One more tree? Take this one down, and then we can get back to work on the base. And perfect. I think we'll have more than enough wood to know what to do with it all anyways. Okay, let's go ahead and let's craft up a stack of double chests. I think a stack should be more than enough. I don't think I'm gonna end up using all these up, which is perfect. There we go. Let's get a stack of these, and let's get these guys just lining this back wall here. I believe we should be able to open, yeah, because that is underneath stairs, which is awesome. We're just gonna line the whole back wall 3 tall like so. Get rid of that torch. I'll have to add another one maybe up there. Make sure we still have light in the area, and let's finish this guy off. Boom, boom, and boom, and then there we go. That's gonna be our storage system. Maybe I want to add in like a lantern right there, kind of brighten the area up a little bit, and then we might add some windows up here as well. But I think first things first, I got the storage up here now. We should bring all the stuff I have stored outside into the house. So I'm gonna get to work on that. I'll see you guys once I get this all moved in because it's gonna be very boring. I don't want to make you guys sit through it. Okay, one last chest. We can just grab that. That's all the goodies, and bring it all into the base, and then we'll have everything completely organized out. We do need an ore chest though. That way I can put all my good high-end ore stuff right in here, and then yeah, everything should be basically completely organized out, which is awesome. Okay, I want to get some windows in the house, so let's go ahead and craft up some glass panes, and let's just get to work. So I think what we're gonna do, we'll chop a hole right here. Oh, it's dark outside. Okay, and then we can add a window in there. We might need to swap that out for a full block. That's definitely not gonna work. Let me grab myself a full block, and this one's okay. That works for me. And let's add another window in right here, maybe like that. There we go. Got a nice little view of my pumpkin patch. But honestly, okay, let me do something. I'm a little scared. There could be monsters out here, but I want my bed to be inside. So let me grab that. We could just run straight back in. And I don't know where exactly this guy's going to go. I could maybe have a little bedroom underneath the stairs. Maybe that's a bad idea. I feel like you wouldn't want to sleep under the stairs, right? And all I got to do is come up with a way to kind of decorate these. I think I'll throw some fence gates like that, so that way they act as little shutters. And then honestly, we could throw a nice little trap door over top. We are going to have to remove the stone button, unfortunately, but something like that, maybe. I think that looks relatively solid. It gives it a little bit more to the build. Honestly, what else could I do? Let me see. What if we go and we add little things like that going all the way around it? You know what? I actually don't dislike that at all. I might stick to that. I'm just trying to decide if I should maybe switch it out for mangrove or not. I think I'll leave it. I think we'll leave it. Okay, then we got to go ahead and fill this little part in over here as well. So we might as well get that done too. We'll just throw in the cobblestone, the andesite like that. Let me take a step back and get a look at what this looks like. Yeah, I don't hate it. Maybe one thing, we remove this one like that and leave it something, you know what? I think that actually looks kind of decent, right? You know what? I actually kind of want to add in some of these fences to give a little bit more detail here. Wait, so if I bring this up, throw that there, and what if we put the trap door there? I could actually give this thing a little archway, if you guys know what I mean here. So just use a slab, and then it kind of, I guess that doesn't really give it an archway. What if I put it up there? Still not really. Maybe instead of the trap doors, we'll just use slabs like that. And what if I do the same thing over here? I'm just kind of playing around with some different ideas, seeing what we can come up with. 'Cause I want these fences to kind of, oh, no, I do not. Change my mind. We're gonna go back to the original, I think. Move all this extra stuff. I don't see a point on it being here. It just kind of makes everything look uglier. So how do I do that? We can add in these little guys like that. And honestly, do I just leave it like that? Is simple better? I don't know. Like, I like how the bottom looks. Only thing is this top area looks a little plain, which honestly I could probably, I don't know how I'm going to fix that, but honestly, I'm going to leave it like this for now. Like, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world, especially with the pumpkin patch there. You don't really even notice the house all that much. I actually do have one other idea of something I could do real quick. I'm going to try just adding maybe a couple of vines up here for a little bit more detailing. Yeah, I think we'll call this side of the house good for now. I just got to figure out what I want to do like over here, for example. I think we'll choose where the windows go from inside. So maybe we'll throw one right here. And if we do one there, we should also do one right here. And should I just do 2 large windows? I'm kind of thinking no, right? Like if I do one here and one right here, we can just keep everything nice and symmetrical. And then we'll add in our nice little torches between and add our windows going along all of these, and it should fix the wall. Perfect. I think that looks pretty solid. Let me go check that out from the outside now. The only thing is I feel like there might be a little bit too much holes going on out here. Like, I feel like some of this could just get replaced with full blocks. Something like that, maybe. Just a little bit less of the holes, I feel like. Like, I don't need this wall here. I can just do a small one like that. Even this one, like, does that look weird? I don't know. I feel like it kind of does. Okay, you know what? First things first. Let's get rid of the button. Let's move the button. We'll just put it there for now. And we can add our nice little trap door over all the windows. Of course, we do that wrong. That's fantastic. One right there, and final one right there. And then let's add the rest of our little trap doors in like that. Here we go. I mean, that looks not great, but it's a start. I can maybe add some windows up top too as well. Let me go check it out up there. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. Like, what if I throw in a window here, for example, window here, and a window right here? Add in the actual glass panes there. And maybe we want to add in some more trap doors up here like this. I don't like how that looks though. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of those windows. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. I don't like building this new style. It's so much harder than just doing what I know how to do. I mean, it's definitely good because I'll learn like some more building techniques and stuff. I'm just not really too excited about it, you know? Actually, yeah, no, we'll just leave it for now. I do have an actual idea though. We're gonna add levers facing kind of up. It looks like little support beams holding the roof trim up, which I think I like. Just all the way along the edge like that. Yeah, I think we'll stick to that. And we should probably go ahead and throw the same thing back here on the backside. So we're just gonna do every other one. Of course, we're one shy. Don't have any wood either. We're gonna have to go grab some more wood. Okay, let's go ahead, craft up some more levers. I shouldn't need that many. 9 should be enough. And of course, I just realized I literally only need 1, and I put it on the wrong block too. Okay, let's break that and replace it. And there we go. It looks like just a nice little way of holding the roof up with a little bit extra support. I like it. It's also just these small things that are making it so I can actually have a proper size building, or like not such a flat wall on one side. You know, like adding these small little details makes it so this wall has more detail and it's not so flat. Okay, now that I got all that done, I kind of want to expand the path, so we're just gonna go this way. I don't want it to be directly against the house though. I think I'm gonna bring it this way, and it's gonna go down over here. Maybe we'll bring one more block here and here. Oh, I need coarse dirt, not regular dirt. Let me do that. And then honestly, yeah, I just need some slabs. Let me go see, do we have any? Yeah, I have it on my inventory. I can bring this guy down using some of these slabs, and then we can bring it just kind of over. And I think I'm gonna leave it too wide. We can just make it go all the way along the river or the lake down here until eventually we'll probably bring it to go back up to this layer. But for now, add in our coarse dirt, obviously. It's a very straight path for now, but that's fine. And then yeah, this gives me room to do some work here, like some different bushes, stuff like that. First things first, let's go ahead and let's add in just a couple of vines in different areas because I think they look really nice. Nice little way to detail the build a little bit. You know what? I'm thinking of doing a small little wheat field here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So like right here, if I dig in here, we put a water bucket right there, replace with dirt, and then we can hoe all of this, I believe, over to there, and all of this can get planted as wheat. I think it'll look nice in contrast alongside the house, but it's also going to be a double layer farm. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right here will go underneath the house wall, and then once again we can just hoe all this, and it can all, oh no, I need this button moved. Okay, let me do that. Just grab this button. I can move it like there maybe, and we should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this should be farmable. Plant all this in with wheat. I think once it grows, it'll end up looking super nice alongside the house. And it's also super easy to do. So I think we'll do one more right here, and we can hoe just alongside the outside over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that I'll leave this whole thing like this, but just for now to kind of cover up the side of the build. I think it'll be very, very nice. And we'll just throw one more right here, do a little bit more hoeing around here just to fully get this thing functioning and working out well, and finish planting the rest of that in. And once that grows, I think that'll look pretty nice on this side of the house. Make it look a lot less plain in my opinion. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, I think I'll be happy with that. Okay, next up I want to make a chimney. So I think my plan, I need some granite so I can actually build the chimney. I don't want to build out of brick because I like the look of the granite, and also I'm lazy and don't want to farm up a bunch of clay. Okay, much better. We got bones. I can one bone. It's literally destiny. He wants me. Okay, I guess you can come with me for now. Goal is to find ourselves a cave so I can get access to some granite. I thought I saw one. Yeah, right here is absolutely perfect because we already found ourselves a vein of granite. So let's get to work farming up some granite so that we can add on our nice little chimney to our house. Okay, let's go ahead and craft one of these stacks into polished granite, and then we have 2 different textures since I'm too lazy to go get myself brick, and we're also going to want this stone cutter right away as well. I don't really do chimneys very often, so bear with me. This is probably going to be a nightmare if I'm being completely real. Let's put the stone cutter down right there. And then let's clean up a little area of this farm for the actual chimney. I think it'll be like that. And we'll have to get rid of any of these like outside things, but we could start by just bringing like this up. I don't really have any rhyme or reason. We're just going to be randomly placing between these blocks. And I think it's also just going to go directly through the roof as well. So let me clear out some of the roof here and we can just keep on bringing this up. Nothing crazy. It is going to go above the house. I just don't know exactly how much. Like maybe we'll stop that there, and then I'm sorry, I forgot about you. If you would just sit down, please. Thank you. Maybe we'll go up one more. Actually, let's do that, and then like that one will stop going up. These 2 I'll bring up, and then this one maybe there. One problem, I definitely should have brought a stone brick wall. That's my bad. Did not think this through at all because I'm gonna have to come back up here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring my dog inside because we need some wood anyways. I really need a name for him though. So if you would come in here, Mr. Dog, where are you at? Did I forget to unsit him? I think he's sitting down on the roof. But the main thing we're here for, I need some dirt for scaffolding because that's just a good idea. I'm pretty positive I forgot to make my dog stand up, dude. What am I doing? We're gonna need a couple things. So first of all, yep, that doesn't work. So we're gonna need, I don't know, maybe 5 granite walls. Let's do like 5 or 3 stairs and like, I don't know, 5 slabs, maybe 6 slabs, I guess. And like, I mean, that doesn't look bad to begin with, but there's a lot more I could do to it yet. Like I want to build this out to be thicker on the bottom. So let's go up like that there maybe. And then I don't know, this side, let's go up like, I don't know, 3 blocks we could do. Or maybe I'll just do 2. Let's just do the 2. We can add a nice little stair there then. And then this whole area here is going to come out another block like that. We could throw ourselves a wall on right there. And then do I want to bring this up more? I think, you know what, let's do a slab. In the middle, I could honestly just bring up like another 2 like so. And just giving it a little bit more shape if that makes any sense. You know what, then this side, let's go up like 2 there. And then let's get rid of 1 wheat and do 1 there. And then honestly, I feel like that's a decent start. Some brick would be really nice to add in there. Like if we take a step back here, I don't think that's a bad looking chimney in my opinion. I mean, it looks a little stupid from this angle. Maybe I should make it thicker. I don't know. Like I kind of like it on this side, especially I think once I get some more wheat growing, I think it'll look really nice. Okay, I actually decided I'm not gonna be lazy, so I am gonna add a campfire at the top here, and I'm also just kind of redoing the top in general. So first things first, let me add that. I'm gonna need to do quite a bit of work up here, but I want, oh my god, bro, I want this whole thing. Okay, let me just get rid of some of this dirt. It's just in the way, but I want the top to have the nice little trapdoor outline. I think it just looks a little bit nicer in my opinion. We're gonna go all the way around, add on our nice little trapdoors like that. Let me clean up all the dirt then, and then maybe I should touch this up like this. I think could go down a block like that. Maybe throw myself a stair right there and a wall on that side. And then does that look, that kind of feels pencily, right? I think what I might do, I might go down with these 1 more block. So let's bring this down. We'll add the wall there. And where'd the stair go? Of course I lost the stair off the edge. Okay, well, I need a stair. Maybe instead of a stair, we just do like that. Nah, I think the stair is gonna look a lot better. Let me go make a new stair. We'll do a polished stair. Here we go again. We got to build back up to the roof so we can finish the top of this thing off for real. And I just want to throw the polished stair like that. And yeah, in my opinion, that looks a lot better. I like that a lot more. And hopefully we are actually done on the roof. We can just clean up all this dirt I used to get up here. Let's go take a look at the side and see if I want to call it good or if I want to make some changes. You know what? Honestly, I think I'm going to call it good. I really like how this kind of came together. Only thing is I feel like I almost should have it either a little skinnier or the building a little bit wider, but I think it'll be okay. Then honestly, oh, do I want to add? I think I do want to expand this farm, right? We could do like, I don't know, let's do 1 right here just because then I can bring out like 4 blocks this way and we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 here as well and just kind of fill in sort of the entire area here and get a nice, good wheat farm going. I'm gonna go check if I have more wheat seeds though, because I'm not 100% sure that I do or don't. I'm pretty sure I do, but let's go check it out. And we do. We got about a stack and just under a half wheat seeds left, so that'll work perfectly. You can just go ahead, bring the rest of these seeds in, and once these fully grow, I think this will look really, really nice in my opinion. Only thing is, we should also maybe consider bringing this guy around something like this. And let's plant all these ones in right away too. Hopefully these are being affected by water, but I don't know if they are. Yeah, maybe I'll just grab a new bucket and I can like throw it like under there. I know for sure that those are being affected. Okay, and once that grows, I think this side of the house will be looking good. Like, I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, first time building in this style, I'm really liking what I've been able to do so far. Not complaining at all. Like, I mean, I think this whole front side of the house looks pretty dang good in my opinion. One thing though, I don't think this fits the vibe. I want to get rid of this beach. So, okay, what's going to be the best way to do this? I think we put the dirt in my offhand and we just kind of slowly go along and replace all these sand blocks in with dirt, and eventually they'll turn into grass. I think it'll just look a lot better. Oh, I got to be careful though, because like I can't be turning the things into path blocks as well. So like we got to switch to that, and then boom, and then boom. Let's just go ahead and finish this whole thing. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I also want to bring some terraform up, so I'm going to start terraforming this way until I can bring these in to be fully connected, something like that. I just want to go ahead and fill this entire area in as well. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough dirt for this. I just think it'll be nice because I'll have a lot more space to work with to build on flat ground. Of course, we're not going to quite have... Oh, no, we just barely have enough dirt. That's awesome. And then, yeah, I don't know where I want to build next. Maybe right here I could do like a barn or something, or I could work on building that way a little bit. I'm not exactly sure. I think first things first, I kind of want to clean the rest of this up. Let me go ahead and grab this. I'll grab my furnaces right away too. And then the carrot farm I'm going to leave in the meantime, but should I expand it? Not yet. I'm going to leave it for now. I just got to figure out a way to set these up inside. Where do I actually want to do these? I don't know. This is going to look really ugly, but might as well do like 3 there and then like 1 there, 1 there. Break out my coal evenly, and let's fill all these furnaces up with some coal. And then honestly, yeah, I'm going to organize all my inventory because I have a lot of junk, and then figure out what I'm going to build next, which I think is going to be something in this area here. Okay, before we can get started with the next building project, I'm actually going to need some more wood. So we're going to go ahead, take a moment, and we're going to chop down all of the spruce trees. There we go. That's all 3 of the trees collected. Let me just make sure I get all the resources before we get started with the actual build. I'm not going to lie, I'm also absolutely just loving the vibe and the feel of that house I built. I'm glad I tried this new build style. Very different than anything I'm used to building. I mean, the backside probably still needs work, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I just really like how it all came together. So let's get started with laying this out. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually don't do even numbers of blocks, but for this build I want to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The middle is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do another 1, 2, 3, and 4. So right there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. This is gonna be the front side of the barn. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I think you guys will understand once I get it done. Obviously this piece, actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do it like that, make it go all the way around, and then let's make a kind of door frame right away. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5 should be good, and then we'll bring it across here. This will be like a giant middle door. We'll bring this guy up too. So yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. Big door, and I think we're gonna be using strip spruce for this as well, so we might as well get all that stripped. I'm thinking these little off-hanging parts aren't gonna quite be as tall, so I think we'll go 1 block lower like that, except actually I don't think I want to bring these cross beams in yet. I think we'll go that tall, so let's go ahead and strip that, and then same thing right over here. So 2, 3, and 4, and we can go ahead and strip all that right away too. The one problem I might have with this barn is it too close to the house? I'm not exactly sure. I'll decide that later. And then honestly, I think before we get started with anything else, we should bring the pathway that's going to go over and into the barn. So we're going to go 3 wide and just kind of dig out what this is going to look like. And then honestly, yeah, I'll just go straight in right here. It's going to be very uniform, but that's okay. I'll bring it all the way up to the door and maybe make it a little wider in parts back here like that. Let's go ahead and let's get all the coarse dirt put in. I don't know why I'm replacing these randomly, because it's all going to be coarse dirt. I can do this a lot more uniform than I was. It'll be a lot easier this way. I don't know what I was doing. Might add some more details to the trails in the future, but for now, I think that's a solid starting point. I'll just kind of make it a little wider here, maybe like that. That's not bad. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, and then I kind of want to do every 3, bring another pillar up. So then 1, 2, 3, and then right here we'll have a pillar that's going to go up. And I'm going to need to do a lot of terraforming here, I'm just realizing. But if we go like 3 deep, I'm thinking, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So here, there's going to be another one. Let me dig down. We can bring this pillar up 2, bring that across. I think that might be as deep as I go with the barn. I just got to go ahead and copy that exact layout here as well. And then 1, 2, and 3. Might need some more spruce wood. I'm not going to lie. This is going to take me a lot of spruce wood for this build. We're okay for now. Oh, I definitely did that wrong. 1, 2, 3. So it should be going up here. I don't know how I managed to do that. I made it in 1 too far. Oh, no. I forgot about auto tree chop. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. I just got to redo all that. It's okay. Bring all these across. Maybe I want to do 5. I don't know. I can't quite decide. We'll start with just the 3 and then don't crouch. I'm used to crouching when I need this. And then let's go ahead and let's just strip all these right away. We'll do both sides right away, like I said. And then all the poles too. I don't know if that's going to be deep enough. We might have to go 1 deeper. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go 1 deeper, but let's go ahead and do a little bit of terraform work. I can just chop out all these trees, get rid of these bushes right away too. There's no point in these guys staying here. And then, yeah, we're going to need to do a lot of chopping. I really wish I had a chance at this point because let's see, 1, 2, 3, it'll go right here. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll be long enough. 1, 2, 3. So it'll be right here as well. Bring that across. And let's go ahead and shear all these. Or not shear, strip them, I guess. And then, yeah, we are going to be inside of a mountain. So that's not very good, obviously. But then, yeah, the same thing here. We're going to go up 4 blocks at all these spots as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I'll just go ahead and finish this on all the sides. And there we go. I think that's going to be kind of the basic outline for what the barn is going to look like. A little something like that. Obviously, we got some stripping to do, so let me go ahead and strip all these right away. This is going to be really, really painful, but I've got a lot of terraforming to do, so I'm going to just get started. Doing this with an iron shovel, though, is going to be an absolute pain in my ass. Oh my god, this is literally going to take me so long. I want this to all be flat, so that way the back end of the barn kind of comes out, and I can actually just walk through the entire barn. Shouldn't have made it this big, but yeah, what do you do? So yeah, I'm just going to get to work on this, and I will see you guys. We'll probably just do like a little montage or something. Go. We got everything completely terraformed. I think all that's left to do, there's a little bit of grass around that's going to be in the way of building, so I'm going to go ahead and break all of this, and literally any of these pieces anywhere, anything that would be in the barn is going to get destroyed. So all that, I think that's everything, and then we probably could just get started working on the rest of the build. I want to go ahead and turn all of my tuff into tough bricks because I think I want this to be very similar. Not much texture work being done in this build. Let's go ahead and let's get all of it into tough brick, and then I also want a decent amount of tough walls as well, so we'll craft up a stack of those to begin with. Now my idea is we're going to add in like a little layer like that, and then I think again across like that, because that's going to be lower than that. Kind of just randomly trying to figure this out as we go, but I almost feel like that needs to be 1 taller, right? Yeah, okay, let's bring this up 1 more. So if we go tough wall there, and then we bring the tough bricks across here. Okay, I think that's a little better. I think that'll be what one of the areas looks like. One small thing though, I think I want to bring the rest of these guys up to there. And then I can make it shorter a different way. So let me go ahead and let's add in all these spruce logs, and let's strip all these right away too. I just got to go do that to the side as well. Hopefully I can just get this done really quickly. Oh my gosh, amazing parkour stuff there. Love to see that. And yeah, let's copy that over here. I think I like how that looks. So we're going 4 across the top, 4 across the bottom, and some tough brick walls on the sides like that. And yeah, then we can make the middle maybe go taller yet. I think would be a good idea. But before we do that, maybe I want to go all the way around the outside and sort of add in this nice little, I don't know, tough brick pattern that we're using. So these ones are obviously going to be a lot shorter. So yeah, let's go all the way around the outside. Let's get this done. We're going to go very symmetrical. So the back is going to be the exact same as the front was. Just these little things like this. Middle, I'm not sure. The middle, I'm going to leave open for now. But I can finish these other sides right away. We might as well get all that done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the walls down the sides. Got to break that. I'm going to quickly finish this. I'll see you guys once I finish the last 2 walls. And I think to make sure animals can't escape, we'll just do fences like that. I'm just wondering, should I also do up there? Kind of thinking yes. I feel like that looks better than just... Yeah, that definitely looks better. Let's do that on top and bottom. We're just going to add fences like that. And then over here, we'll do the same thing, except it's obviously just going to be 1 fence. One problem, though, we're going to need a lot more fences. Let's see. Let's just craft up a bunch of spruce, like a bunch of sticks, and we're gonna need a load of fence gates. So hopefully 32 will be enough. Fingers crossed that this is actually enough. You know what? Yeah, I definitely need the middle to be taller. Otherwise, it's gonna look really strange. Well, let's go ahead and let's add these guys in all the way around the outside. Just boom, boom, and then 2 and 2. We'll just get this finished real quick. All the way around, we have nice areas for the animals to go. And then honestly, I'm also thinking I might add these little dividing pillars between here. Like if we do this between all these fences, then we can have like individual animals in each of these pens. Maybe we'll throw some fence gates on top of these guys as well, just like that. I really like how this is coming together. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick to this. Do all of these pens like that. And then let me add a fence gate into each of these as well. And we should have, yeah, we literally perfectly have enough. And then just to mix up the colors, let's go with the, ooh, do I like that? I don't know. Do we want the stone brick wall or should I go with the spruce fence? Honestly, I think the spruce fence. I think we'll just go around with the spruce fences. Let's go all the way, add these in just like that. Now I also want to bring these middles up. So I might just do like that. Let's go ahead and strip these. And then in the middle, which I believe is right here, let's go up like 2. Let's do the exact same thing on the backside. I also realized I forgot to do the frame for this. So let me go ahead and get that done right away too. Strip all that. And you know what? I think I want the beams to go all the way back. So let's do all the way across on all of these. We're just going to add spruce beams. And then we're going to go ahead and strip these all right away as well, just so they're all even. And then I got to copy that up here on the front. So 1, 2, and in the middle, we're going to go up 2. We're going to strip all of those as well. And I don't know exactly how to do this, but I think I want little windows. So I'm kind of wondering if I could just do something like this and then boom. And then what is that going to look like from like down here? Let me go break this down. Let's see what it looks like. I'm just kind of experimenting. You know, I kind of like that. Just a nice little small window. And then when we have the roof that go over, I think that could look really nice. Let's go ahead and get up here. And we're going to do like the same sort of thing right here as well. Upside down, make a nice little window. And there we go. I honestly really like that. Let's go do that to the backside right away too. Very symmetrical. So we're going to do the exact same build design up here as well. And I think we're going to add more crossbeams here. We're using so much spruce wood for this, but I just want it to feel like it's actually properly supported. Making sure we have all these crossbeams is really important for that. Also just realizing my diamond axe might break soon. I might have to combine for more diamonds in the future. I really don't want to, but I might have to. There we go. Should be good. And then I'm not gonna lie, another thing I want to do, I want to try playing with the new shelf block. I have an idea. So I think what we're gonna do, let me go ahead. Let's place down a good bit of these spruce logs. Let's strip all these down right away. And we'll just go ahead and we'll farm all these right back up. That's perfect. I just want to use these to try something. I've never built with these new blocks yet. I believe you just craft like that. No. Let's see. Spruce shelf. Oh, okay. Wait, that's weird. We move those up there. We get 12 spruce shelf. I know these things have practical use, but what I'm going to use them for, just making these pillars a little thicker at the base, I think will be great. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think I'm going to go around and add these to all these pillars and make a little bit more depth in the build. Only problem is I'm definitely going to need more spruce wood. Ooh. All right, let's try this again. We got 23 spruce logs this time. Let's go ahead and place all these guys down and we can just walk along and strip them all right away as well. And let's go ahead and harvest these guys. There we go. That's 23 spruce logs. I didn't do actual math, so I don't know how many this will make me. Well, let's do that. Okay, that's 18 shelves. I don't know if this is gonna be enough, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, these things are really, really nice for just adding depth onto the build. I absolutely love these. I think I'm gonna be using these a lot in the future. Just add them on the base of any pillars. It makes such a big difference in my opinion. And we might as well add them here on the inside right away as well. And it does look like we are gonna have enough to do all of it. Awesome. I really like that. That just helps it so much in my opinion. And honestly, we can maybe make a nice little arch door like that. We can use the trap doors to give it that fully fleshed out archway. Ooh, yeah, I really like how that looks. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll add that to the backside right away as well. Trapdoor, 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 and trapdoor. Maybe we should add it going all the way along here as well. Just trapdoors like that. I think this will be very, very nice. Okay, then low key, I kind of want to copy this roof design. So I think we're going to go with the mangrove as a sort of outline and then fill in with deep slate for the rest of it. I don't know if it's going to match, but I really like the look of this roof. So we're going to do it over there. Before I can do any of that though, I do need to go source some stuff. We're going to feed my dog because he's been a good dog. But I just got to get all this wood out of my inventory and we're going to be taking all the mangrove wood that we have right away. And let's take a crafting table right away as well. Now that we have our mangrove wood, I am ready to start the roof. I'm not going to lie. I really like how this barn is coming together. I'm loving what I did with these shelves down here, especially. I think that is awesome. And I mean, it's also practical use. I think, yeah, you can store stuff on them as well, which I don't know if I'm going to use it, but it's pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to overhang a slab here. I think it's going to be slabs for most most of the roof. And we're gonna have a slow subtle incline. And then we can go probably boom and then boom. I wanted to just keep going up, but then we might kind of round it out. So we'll go 2 deep there and then up another and maybe another 2 deep right there as well. Just like that. Let's go ahead and let's do an upside down stair like that. Let's break all this. I gotta see what this looks like. I'm not sure if this is gonna look good, but the goal is something like that maybe. And we're just trying to make a nice round incline. I think I like that. I think that looks relatively solid so far. Okay, now that we got that kind of in, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up like this across 3 because I like filling the middle in with 3 flat like that. And then we can finish it off like that. And then let's break all this, see what it looks like, and decide if we're gonna go with this style. So taking a step back, yeah, I think that'll look pretty good when I get it all said and finished up. Now I just gotta copy that design over here onto this side. So let's go ahead and get to work on that. I just might need to go farm some more mangrove wood at some point as well, which I mean is a little sad, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go up, we gotta break the one below, and then I believe it was up and then over 2, and then up and over 2 again. And we gotta fix both of these like that. And we connect our last stair in like that. I believe that's the outline, right? What am I missing? I think this one doesn't need to be like that. I think, wait. Does it? Wait, so, oh, no. Okay, let's go back up. Let me just see. I might have done this wrong. That kind of just connects straight into there. Honestly, wondering if I should do like that. I think that might be better. And then, yeah, same thing there. Okay, let me check down here. Just take a step back and see how we feel. How about that? You know what? I don't dislike that at all. I think we'll go ahead and we'll stick with that. Obviously, not done though. I gotta go all the way around the outside. So let's get up here and start running the mangrove wood all the way down the outside of the barn over here. And just like that, we have the entire sides outlined. I just got to figure out how to do that on the backside now. So we're going up like that, up again, but this one's going to go over 2, up again, and we're going to go just full block, upside down stair, upright stair, upside down stair. Let's copy that same thing over here. So just up. I can break all the placement slabs afterwards too. I'm not really too worried about it right now. And once we get up here to the middle, we can just go boom, 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 and across to the middle. And I think I want to run all the way down the middle, run the mangrove wood as well, just to kind of break up and section off the roof a little bit. Let's fill in with our final 2 blocks. And then, okay, do I want to... Bro, really? Okay, the amount of times I've fallen off this roof at this point, kind of insane. It's really annoying to get back up here, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna decide. I think I'm gonna make the entire middle beam turn into these mangrove. Unfortunately, we are gonna need some more mangrove slabs though, so let's craft some of those up and let's get to work. There we go. We got the entire outline filled in. All we need to do now is get deep slate. But honestly, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I'm down to like my last stack of deep slate, which obviously is not going to be enough. Let me clean up a little bit of this stuff that's kind of all over and in my way. All the dirt, I don't really want it here, especially the stuff inside. My shovel's gonna break. I'm gonna need to craft a new one. Okay, we can fist these final 2 blocks. That's okay. And let's take a step back. I'm really enjoying how this thing is coming together. I'm not gonna lie. I like how the roof is. I just think it's good. But obviously, we got to go ahead and get this thing finished. So let's go check out, see how much deep slate we actually have. And it looks like not very much deep slate. We have any in here? 3 pieces. That is not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of hurts. Our last 3 diamonds, I'm gonna spend on a diamond pick because I think mine is gonna break relatively soon, and I don't want that to happen. And then let's go. We got to go get a crap load of deep slate. I'm guessing at least probably, I don't know, like 4 stacks of it. Let's go ahead underground and let's get ourselves some deep slate. I think my goal is going to be, there was a cave somewhere over here in the jungle. I'm going to go find that cave, take that to get down majority of the way, and then I can just dig the rest of the way to deep slate. It'll be a lot easier that way. I may also just go down to Y's -60 just so I can nice and easily collect some diamonds right away as well. Because I'm not going to lie, I would really like to enchant at some point too. But first, I gotta find myself that cave. I thought it was somewhere in this area, but I'm not seeing it. Here we go. I think we found, I don't know if this is the cave, but this is a cave, which will work. Let me just see how far down. Okay, there's a lot of skeletons over there. What about this way? Is there mobs over here too? This looks a little better. Oh, let's just grab the water bucket just in case. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. This could end bad. This could be bad. At least it's only 1. No, there's 2 skeletons. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, we're just going. I'm gonna go all the way. We need to like somehow get down and let's eat some steak. Oh my god, 4 hearts. This is not good. I think I'm okay. I think we're okay. We got some iron. We might as well grab up some of that. And I hear a skeleton. Okay, you know what? Deep slate level. awesome. We're gonna go down to like I don't know, -55 and just start strip mining to find all the deep slate that we need. And you know what? Also, I'm gonna need more coarse dirt in the future, so we might as well grab this vein of gravel right away as well. And just spend a moment to farm all this up too. And look at that, mining that vein got me some lapis, which we'll be able to use for enchanting in the future. And we can just keep going down until we get to Y -55 or whatever. I don't know what the actual optimal Y level is, but we're gonna find out. It's been a long time since I've been strip mining in Minecraft. Also, I'm pretty sure I just found a trial chamber, but I really don't want to do it, so I think I'm gonna leave it. I will take the achievement though. I just don't see a point in me actually going in there, so I am just gonna leave it and focus on what I came for, which is obviously mining a bunch of cobble deep slate. Okay, I'm not exactly sure the right Y level, but right now I'm at -53 because I think this should keep me above any lava pools, which is exactly what we're looking for. We can just mine in the straight line, hopefully find some diamond, and most importantly, get my deep slate. And I might be wrong. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is right. So we grab this redstone because obviously we want the XP. It looks like whatever block I'm on here is above, you know, the lava, because that's the lava right there. And we found ourselves a diamond. We'll do some water like that, and then any more diamond? It doesn't look like it, unfortunately. I'm wondering if I should run through and see if there's... No, this cave is tiny. Okay. I guess we might as well just get to work mining. I want at least minimum 4 stacks of cobble deep slate, so we're going to be down here for quite a while. This is literally perfect because I'm able to get deep slate, which I need, and we're also able to get diamonds at the same time, which I need for an enchanting setup at some point. I just want to get level 30, and then I will honestly probably set the enchanting setup as soon as I hit level 30 as well. And that vein had literally, oh my god, that was 10 diamonds right there. That was a vein of 2, or there was 2 veins of diamonds in one. That's awesome. Hopefully we're able to find some more of those before we get all the cobble deep slate that we're going to be needing. And any of these other ores we might as well just grab for the XP right away. You know what? Actually, I just had an idea. There's something I need to do. I'm definitely going to need some of this obsidian. So we might as well just mine up our 14 pieces we needed. We need 10 for the nether portal and an extra 4 for our enchanting table. So yeah, I'm going to spend just a moment farming all this up. It's going to take me quite a bit of time, I'm sure, but we need it. There we go. That's 14 pieces of obsidian. That's all we need. Let me just get rid of the last piece of lava because I don't want to end up falling into that 9. And let's keep mining. We need a lot more cobble deep slate, so we just got to keep at it and keep at work. And look at that, our pickaxe broke. We broke an entire diamond pickaxe ever before enchanting, which is insane. Luckily, we crafted this other one up. We can just get right back to it. Okay, we have about 7 stacks of cobble deep slate. I think I'm gonna call that good. I really don't think I'm gonna be needing any more. So we're gonna head up to the surface, hopefully go find the base and get to work on that barn roof. I really doubt it, but I'm really kind of just hoping that this is gonna pop me out like right by where my base is, and it's not gonna take me that long to actually find it. That's the goal anyways. That's what we're hoping for. We finally made it to cobblestone. We're getting closer. I will take this iron though. Thank you. Is it seriously just 1? Okay, I was gonna say, no way it's 1 piece of iron ore. Give me all of that. And we gotta be getting close to the surface because I've been at the stone level for a decent bit of time at this point. Okay, we're back to the surface. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where I am. I kind of want to see if I can find my house without looking at coordinates. Honestly, I don't know if that's actually gonna happen or not. Pretty positive I've never been to this. Oh, never mind, right there. Spruce trees. Awesome. We're right next to our house. That's awesome. That's perfect, honestly. And I think, honestly, what I might do, I might go ahead and get an enchanting setup going. Look at that. We also got a new friend, a nice little wandering trader right here. Oh, this is the one I already traded with. No, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. 5 emeralds for a pale oak sapling. I might have to take you up on that offer, sir. Just stay put. Actually, before I do any nether adventures, I think I want to get to work on this. So let's do half or 2 stacks of deep slate bricks. Actually, let's just do 4 stacks right away. And let's do the same thing. We're going to do 4 stacks of tiles right away as well. And let's just grab the stone cutter, bring it up with me. I also real quick want to take a second to add a nice little decoration next to my bed. So a flower pot with a cherry sapling. I think that looks relatively nice in the corner there. We're gonna leave that. But the real reason I came inside was I need some dirt to use as scaffolding, so that way we can use these to kind of just get up here onto the roof. And before we do the roof, I kind of want to finish filling these in. So this I'm gonna bring up. We're gonna strip that right away, and same thing right there, strip that too. And finally one right here, we'll strip that. I obviously got to go ahead and do these same 3 onto this side too. And final one right there. I think my axe is about to break, which is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. Now let's finish filling in these gaps using the tough brick like that. I'm also gonna have to finish filling these in, which I think once again I'll just use the tough brick and we'll just do a line like that. And then same thing over here onto that side. 1 2 3 4, and then these top 2, these top 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there we go. And then I'm pretty sure I should be good to go ahead and add in the roof, which we're just going to switch between these blocks and kind of add in a roof, same way we did it on the other one. And we'll just go up as we go up until we have a fully working roof, and we can see how that looks. We also might want to go down there and add in some torches as well, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared for that. Okay, with this, we got to bring it up like that. Same thing right here. This one's gonna have to be too tall. It's just kind of a little bit challenging to keep alternating between these blocks and knowing when to actually change between them. Can be a little challenging sometimes. Okay, so this one gone. Fill that in with those, and we're gonna go up another layer and just switch back between the two blocks again. No specific way or reasoning for anything I do here. Literally 100% random with all these blocks like that. Couple blocks here I got to remove on the top, and then right here we actually were using stairs. Okay, means we're gonna need to craft up some stairs. So let's do probably about a stack of these ones and a stack of these ones. Get rid of that stone cutter. Then I want these to be next to each other in my hotbars so I can just alternate between the two, and we're gonna do a row of stairs like this. And final one there. Awesome. And we can get back to just filling it the rest of the way in using, obviously, our slabs. Shouldn't be too bad, and then we'll have one half the roof complete. There you can see, obviously, one half the roof completely filled in. I like it from up here. I'm going to go down and check once I finish the other side, though, so I'm not going to see it quite yet. Now I just got to go ahead and get started and fill in that side as well. There we go. Just like that, our entire roof is done. I do got to go add some lighting on the inside because I feel like we're going to get zombie skeletons, monster spawn, so I don't want that. So let me actually go down. I'm going to break the dirt scaffolding we built all the way up. I would say like 90% of the barn is complete. I really like how it came together. I'm not going to lie. Only thing is, obviously, okay, you know what? I think we're going to go grab some lanterns. Hello, Mr. Wandering Trader. Don't mind me. I'll be right back. We have 32 lanterns, so I think we might as well put these guys to use and add them around the barn. So definitely like hanging from all of these like that, and then honestly we could, yeah, I think we'll do them between all these as well. So like, oh wait, no, that's an even amount. Maybe instead we'll just do them like this, like boom, 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 and boom, all the way along the inner edge here, and then hopefully that should end up being enough. I think, I don't know, I really like the vibe of just walking through this right now. It feels really nice to me. Only thing is, maybe I want to fill in the attic, which I have an idea. If we kind of outline with these stairs all the way around, we're gonna need more stairs. Let me go grab some more. I believe I should have some inside here. Any spruce wood materials? We got some logs, we got some planks, and actually, oh my god, we have so much spruce. Okay. I also definitely am not gonna need any more of this cobble deep slates. Let me just dump out all this real quick. And we're gonna need like, I don't know, let's say 2 stacks probably of spruce stairs, so that should be good. And then I think I should be good. We can just finish kind of outlining this using these upside down stairs all the way around, and then the inner part we're gonna do like that. Oh, let me go see if we have trapdoors as well. Actually, I have an idea. Unfortunately, just one trapdoor, so we are gonna have to craft up some more of those, but that is okay. You know what, before we fill in the roof, I also should come up here, just add a little bit of lighting so we don't get any monster spawns. I'll just put it on top of all of these. That should be good. Get rid of my little scaffolding pillar, and the idea is I could even add in like that, and then it kind of just gives more depth to the area. I like that a lot. I think we'll go ahead and we'll go all the way around, adding the stairs. I'll do all the stairs first, then we can add the other stuff after. We're just going all the way around the outside beams using our stairs. We'll do this on all of these main middle ones right away. So one final one right here, and then we're gonna add in slabs like that, and we're just gonna leave one open spot for a nice little trapdoor. I'm gonna need a crafting table, craft up some more trapdoors, and we can fill these holes in with the trapdoors like that. I think that's already a good start. I just gotta figure out if I want to do that in these as well. But first things first, it's dark out. Let me go sleep the night away. Dude, the more and more I look at this, the more and more I love it. I also am just realizing it literally looks like a face. Like this right here is a guy's mouth, and there's his 2 eyes. It kind of looks a little creepy if you think about it. But I think I've decided just to make everything match, I'm also going to do the little stair thing that I did in the other areas up here as well. It's going to be the exact same layout, except actually these are a little different. So these are just going to put the trap doors in the top. They'll just be stairs all the way around the outside, and then add in 2 trap doors to the top like that. I'm gonna go ahead, quickly do all these fences, and I'll be back because it's gonna be boring. So I'm not gonna make you guys sit through me building all these. And there we go. We got all these completely dug in, and we got the entire inside kind of framed out and laid out how we want it, which is awesome. There's still some more stuff I got to do. I want to add coarse dirt path going all the way through the barn, get some actual animals in here, but I honestly think before I do any of that, we might go run to the Nether. But before that, I kind of just want to add a torch to the back of each of the pens as well, just for a little bit more light. I think this will be super duper helpful. Let's go ahead and let's add these all the way around the barn. There we go. And now we actually have a fully lit up barn on the inside. I'm loving this, dude. It looks so nice. We can also maybe even add in, okay, we're gonna need like one thing to stand on, and then boom, lantern right there. And we'll do the same little lanterns. Oh, I can't right there. Okay, right there on the edges here as well, just to light up the outside of the building a little bit. Should help out a lot with mob spawning, anything like that. Okay, do I have like dirt? We do. Get up here, do the middle one, and one final one here on the edge, and there we go. Then I also really want to go into the Nether so I can get some XP, get level 30, and get some enchants going. So let's go ahead and let's make ourselves a nice little portal right here. You guys definitely know how portals are made. This is very easy, and let's light that bad boy, and we might as well, I think, just jump right on in. Hopefully we don't end up dying. I don't have a shield or anything like that, so this could be bad. Okay, we got a Crimson Forest to start off here. There's one thing I'm looking for, and that is obviously quartz. I just want XP. We need 4 levels. Figure coming to the Nether is probably going to be my best way to get them. I just obviously have actually got to find them. Is there quartz in the Crimson Forest though? I don't know. Oh, okay, get away from me. I'm not trying to fight a bunch of peglin. Maybe we just go like mining in the wall. Like, oh, there's quartz right here. Okay, here's my first vein. Oh my god, bro. Leave me alone. I just want quartz. I just want your XP. I'll be on my way back to the overworld. I'm hoping mining a bunch of quartz should make this pretty quick that I can get level 30. We can make an enchanting setup and get enchanting started. Obviously, regular diamond pickaxe is not that great. Okay, is there any more? Ooh, what is that? It's like a little piglin camp down there. I kind of want to check that out, but I'm also scared because there could be like something bad down there. So I think for now, I might end up just leaving it. We can just grab all the quartz we get access to here. Not like I need a bunch. I literally only need 3 more levels already. Okay, there's some more down there too. Am I good? Okay, grounds for gold. I don't know what advancement that is. Discover a pigment camp or colony. Okay, that's very cool. I might go check that out actually. Like, I don't want to because I feel like I'm gonna die. I also feel like I definitely should. Yeah, maybe we just go for it. Oh my god. What is all going on down here? Okay, I only see 1 piglin, right? I think I just need to be ready. Have my spruce planks in the hand. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Should be able to just go right up the ladder and... Are you friendly? No, you're not. Okay, goodbye. Don't need you here. Oh my god. Okay, wait, this is bad. Oh my god, this is bad. This is not good. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my god, this could have been so much worse than it was. Holy crap. I have no HP. Let me just heal up, and then I think we'll move on. I didn't get any loot. There's too many piglins there. I'm too scared to go in there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's worth risking my life for. There's no way the loot is that good. I don't know, dude. The Nether's just kind of a scary place. I low-key want to just get out of here, but I also know I really want to get level 30. I really want to get a good pickaxe at least. I think if I stay on top of the trees... I just ain't finding any quartz. Okay, there's some. Maybe build my way over to that. Oh my god, there's so many hoglins below me. As long as I don't get bowed out, I think I can just build something right here. Get myself a torch, and let's mine up all this quartz. Okay, there we go. We got about level 28 and a half. Any other quartz in the area? I'm not really seeing any. We're gonna go back out here and see what we can see from like on top of the trees. I just don't want to go on the ground because that's where I keep hearing and seeing all these hoglins. Maybe up here somewhere? I know there's more trees up here. I just don't see much in this Crimson Forest, dude. Wish I would have gotten a little bit better of a spawn. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I do not want to deal with you. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I hate this biome. Oh my god, that is a cliff. We're not going that way either. I think I might just head back for the portal. Maybe get a little bit of levels in the overworld. I don't like it here. This nether spawn is way too dang scary, dude. Only problem is I honestly don't know where my nether portal is. I'm not gonna lie. I can't find it. Okay, this biome should be a lot better for finding quartz. I should be able to just run here, and it should be in the ground like this relatively frequently. Should be able to get level 30 in like no time at all. As long as I'm not in the Crimson Forest, I feel like quartz is really, really common. I don't know what they call this biome actually. It's like just the default vanilla nether biome. Like before the nether update came in, this is like what the nether always just looked like. But yeah, I should be able to easily grind my way all the way to level 30, honestly right here. And I'm not very far from the portal either. I'll be able to make it back nice and easily if I get jumped or anything like that. And honestly, this vein might be enough, or we're gonna be just shy off this one. Oh my god, yeah, I think it will be. I think it'll be right there. Not quite. Damn, that's kind of tough. It's okay. There's one more vein right here. Let me just go ahead and grab all of this up. There we go. That's level 30. I'm gonna head back up. My nether portal's like literally right up there, right behind a tree or something. I'm gonna head back to the overworld. Hopefully we get Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, efficiency 4. That's the goal on the pick. It's literally all I want. I don't think that's that much to ask for. Honestly, I would also be happy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, oh my god. Yep, let me just jump right in and box myself in. Okay, we should be good. And of course, we get back right when it's dark outside, so I gotta be quick. We're gonna run straight for the house, get inside, and make sure we're safe. And I also just realized this wall is becoming way too big from vines, or way too overgrown from vines, so I'm gonna remove a lot of them and just add strings so that way they stop expanding. Maybe we'll do one. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Let me fix that. And we're gonna have to replant that right away. Dang, dude, that's tough. But yeah, I just want to get majority of these removed, and then I can just add in some nice little strings to prevent further growth, which is awesome. Maybe we'll do one right. Oh, I guess we don't need one there. Okay. This one I can maybe set one there. I'm just tired of them growing around the corners and stuff like that. So let's get rid of all these too. And we'll stop that one there and there. That should be good, I think. Keep them kind of encased in this small little area. It's just way too bright and way too green for the build with all those vines. And you know what? Probably going to do the same thing right here as well. Let's do like that one. And then maybe we'll get, I don't know, these ones prevented from growing too. And let's do one final one right there. There we go. Awesome. That should be good. Okay, let's go ahead and let's craft up our enchanting table here. And there we go. Let's also just go ahead and craft up our bookshelves too. Okay, that's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna need some more planks, and then that's still not gonna be enough. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to waste the spruce. You know what? Actually, never mind. I have so much access to spruce wood, it's fine. Let's do the last 3 there, and there we go. 16 bookshelves, that should be good. Okay, we're also just gonna go ahead and craft up some ladders, because I'm going to shove the enchanting room just in like a hidden basement over here, because I think enchanting setups are extremely ugly. So I think this will be best. So we'll just like sneak our way right here, and we'll make it go down a couple of blocks. I'm not gonna make this pretty. Oh, I can't fit under there. Okay, wait. That means we'll do it right here instead. We'll dig this down a couple of blocks, make the ladder go like that, and that should hopefully be deep enough. We can dig out a nice little area down here where we're gonna have the enchanting setup laid. I'm not gonna attempt to make it look pretty because I don't think enchanting looks good in general, so I don't really care. Yeah, let me just dig out a nice little area. And we can go ahead, we can throw 3 bookshelves like that. We'll throw the enchanting table there. I think the torch has to be moved, actually. Let's do another 3. And then this wall, obviously, we're going to do 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be 10, 11, 12. Let me add those. And then 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. That's how the torch. There we go. We got an enchanting setup. That'll work for now. Kind of just hidden away over there in the corner. And we don't really have many diamonds, but I am going to craft up a brand new diamond pick because mine is extremely damaged. Probably a diamond axe right away as well because mine is also extremely damaged, and might as well diamond shovel. And obviously we can only enchant one of these to begin with because we're only level 30. I think we're gonna go with the diamond pick because I think this has the best chance. I'm breaking 3. Okay, what about my diamond shovel? Also, I'm breaking 3. Okay, let's go with the pick. Please give me efficiency 5. I mean, not efficiency 5. Efficiency 4. Okay, I'll take it. That's not horrible. Fortune or silk touch would have been nice, but I'll take it. And with the enchanting side quest complete, I want to do some more work on the barn. So obviously, we're going to start out by digging out the floors so we can replace it with actual proper path blocks. So just all the way along down through this, I'm going to dig it all out. Now that we got all the dirt cleared out, we are going to go ahead and add our coarse dirt in for the pathing. I wish I had some other blocks like rooted dirt to decorate with as well, mix up the textures a bit. Unfortunately, I don't though, so we're just going to make do with just the coarse dirt for now. Yeah, we just kind of dug this entire thing out, so we're going to fill the entire thing in with the coarse dirt, just like that. And then inside of the pens, I think we might go ahead and do a couple pieces of like path block, maybe like a couple pieces of coarse dirt as well. Let's go ahead and let's get started with adding in some path block, and I might not even add coarse dirt into all of them. Kind of like the path block a little more, just because it gives it that like worn, like animal who have walked there kind of effect. You know what? I kind of want some wheat for some hay bales. This is my only wheat farm, so this hurts me to do because it looks so good. But we're going to go ahead and harvest this entire thing, just so that way I can go ahead, replant it, and get myself some hay bales that we're going to be using for some decoration later on. Also, I'm just realizing something has been stepping on all my crops. I don't know exactly what it's been. It's a little bit annoying. Like, it's literally everywhere in this garden. But hopefully, this will be a decent bit of wheat. How much is that? We got about a stack and a half. Not a bad start. Gonna need a lot more than that, though, obviously. Luckily for me, though, it's wheat. It's super easy. We can just keep replanting it and growing and expanding the farm. And there we go. That's all the wheat harvested one time. I'm gonna go check if I have any, because there's a chance that I stole some from the village earlier. But farming, oh yeah, we do. We have a stack and 3 hay bales. That honestly is probably enough. I don't know how exactly this happened, but we have a little skeleton friend hanging out inside of my barn, which I don't appreciate. We'll just get rid of him. And then we are in need of some more grass, so we're just gonna walk around and just grab a couple pieces of this grass using my shears. I'm almost out, so I'm gonna grab like, I don't know, maybe about a stack of this stuff, because it's such a good decoration block. I'm gonna use like almost anywhere and just add so much to a different build. And there we go. We got about a stack and literally 1 extra short grass. Works for me. That's all we need. The reason we're getting these though, I want to just add a couple of these on the trail going throughout the barn here. Make it look like it's not like always in use, but like just a little bit more, you know? We're just gonna add a couple pieces kind of to the edges like that. And honestly, we'll even probably go this way a little bit as well, all the way along the trail like that. And yeah, I feel like that already makes it feel a lot better. We could also maybe add like a piece or 2 in each of these. Just throw these guys around inside of each of our pens. Only thing is they kind of blend in really well with the grass floor is my one problem. That should be okay. And let's do one here. And you know what? On the coarse dirt, I like a little bit more. Might aim for doing more on the coarse dirt. There we go. That should be good. And then you know what? We're also gonna add a couple buttons on the path as well, just to be like little stones. I just love how these look. Just a little bit more onto the build, and it adds a little bit of color variation, if that makes any sense. I do really like to add these guys. You know, maybe we'll do one there, and then honestly, some can go in these pens as well. Make it look like the animals have been moving around and, you know, working up some rock and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do all the pens though. We'll just do a couple here and there. That should be good. And the barn is almost done. I mean, I'm feeling very, very good about this. I'm not gonna lie. One more thing though, I'm gonna need a lot more trapdoors, so let me craft up a bunch of these. The reason I want to do that is because with these, we can add some nice little water troughs inside of our barn as well. So we're going to add 1 to each of these, and then boom, watered. And we got a nice little water trough. Honestly, I actually have a different idea since this is so small. Okay, you know what? Let me try something else. I have an idea. Okay, let me go grab something. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering, let's say we remove all these trapdoors, and then we do like a stair, and a stair. That's a lot bigger actually. What if we remove these outer stairs and we add a trapdoor back in there and a trapdoor back in there, and then the water like that? I don't like that either. Okay, I think we'll just go with the original design. It is a little bit big for the fence size, but also that's okay. There we go. We're just going to add little water troughs like that. The hardest part is definitely going to be coming out and grabbing water from the river every time. It's just remove the torch, add 1 trapdoor, except I need the trapdoor to face outwards like that, and then 2 trapdoor and 3 trapdoor, and add the water. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that to all these cages real quick. I'll be back once I get it all done. And there we go. We got nice little water troughs in all of the little pastures or little barn areas, I guess. So I guess all that's left is to bring some new animals over. I might go ahead and do that right now, actually. Yeah, let me unload my inventory. Once we get some inventory space, we can start finding some animals and bringing them over. But obviously, I need some inventory space first. So let me just empty everything real quick. Okay, we got some wheat. We got some seeds. I'm also going to just farm up all the carrots right away because I can use these to get pigs. And then I think we're just going to head out and see if we can find any. But where did the wandering trader go? I would really like those leads now. They'd be awesome. At least that's what I thought. So let's go check it out. Okay, mob drops. We got 13 string, and we got our acacia boat as well. Okay, can we craft? I think it's like that, right? Yeah, there we go. That's 2 leads. I think 2 should be enough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really looking for an animal in specific, and just anything. If I find a pig, I'm gonna take the pig. If I find a chicken, I'll take the chicken. If I find a cow, I'm gonna take the cow. My only goal is to populate the barn, so that way it's not so lonely over by my lake house. Hopefully, ooh, there's a cow in there. I'm not gonna get that one, but you, sir, I would love for you to come with me. Okay, wait. One of you get in the boat. Get in the boat, sir, Mr. Cow. This way. Come here. There you go. And you know what? I think it'll be easy. Let me just hook this up, and I can just start pulling this guy because of the new feature where you can literally just pull boats with a lead. It's so nice. Yeah, this will be my first guy. He's gonna go directly into the barn. I'm gonna find him a friend, and then I can start breeding them, obviously. Okay, Mr. Cow, you're gonna come here. Come on. Okay, why you gotta be like this? There we go. You stay there. Now come this way, and then okay, what's gonna be the best way to get you in? I think what we're gonna do, let's put the wheat in my offhand, and let's go ahead and let's break the boat if I can. Come on, let me break it. Come on, there we go. Now you come this way, Mr. Cow. I need you in here. There's your wheat, and you stay there. I'll bring you a friend, I promise. Let's go see if we can find some more animals over here. I know we saw that sheep. Hopefully you could find him right away as well. Okay, sheep, your turn. Hop on in the boat. Awesome, come with me. We got places to be, places for you to live. Hope you don't mind. I'll just be dragging you across the jungle. I'm not gonna lie, I think the sheep I'm gonna just put in the opposite side of the barn as the cow. That way it feels like there's more movement happening. Okay, you stay put, and then also I just realized it's still still kind of dark. Let's add in some torches. There we go. I'll be back. I'm gonna go find you some more friends, I promise. We now got a cow and we got a sheep. I want a pig, a chicken, and some more cows and sheep as well. Hopefully we're able to find those. Obviously there's this worm cow in the water, but I'm honestly way too lazy to get you out. Wait, will you come out nice and quickly, sir? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna leave him there. I don't even care. I do see some pigs. Luckily for them, I happen to have carrots. Okay, hop in the boat. Both of you. Okay, that didn't work. Come here. You can both just hop on in my boat. There we go. There's one of you. Ride with your friend. Thank you. And we'll be no. Get back in the boat. Get in the boat. There we go. And now can I hook? There we go. We got the boat now. I can easily pull these guys back to the barn. Only problem is getting them up over this hill doesn't look fun. I think I'll bring them around this way. I can only bring them up this one block. It'll be a lot easier. No. Stop dying. I did this in the desert video too. I ended up killing my pigs in a boat just like this. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where I want these guys. I think I'm gonna just pick a random one. Let's go with in here. These pigs can just chill out in here. Let me break the... Oh! No, I did not mean to do that. I meant to break the bow. Dude, I hate that. That's actually like the worst thing in the world. Okay, come here, Mr. Pig. I'm sorry you had to experience your friend dying, but there's a carrot in restitution. And yeah, we just gotta go pick up some more animals. Looks like my worm cow has made it out. So, sir, would you just hop on in this boat? Thank you very much. And I'll be bringing you back over to the barn. I got a lovely non-worm cow for you to make babies with. Once I get these two guys together, all I really need then is one more sheep and one more pig. I'm not gonna worry about chickens because, to be honest, I don't care. Okay, let me breed you two. Give me a nice good baby cow. I'm gonna go see if I can find myself another sheep and another pig. Okay, we found a pig. I might just bring this guy straight to the river because I feel like that's gonna be a lot quicker for me to get him over rather than leading him because I am a long ways away from the barn. Let me put the boat down right there. Come on, jump on in. Thank you. And we're just gonna, I guess, bring him on the river over to the base or over to the barn. And once we get him there, we can breed the pigs. And then all I really need is one more sheep and we're all set to go. Look at that. There's some more worm pigs just chilling in the jungle up there. I honestly may be thinking maybe you should have gotten those instead. I don't know, but we're almost there. Okay, you know what? We're gonna need, I was gonna say we're gonna need a torch mouth hand, but I think I'm gonna just go sleep, make it bright out so that way I don't end up dying to a mob or something like that. Realistically, I probably don't even need a lead. I think I'll just bait this guy using my carrot because, you know, I think that's gonna be a lot easier. So come this way. I have a friend for you in here. Although I don't remember what, I think it was a regular pig that I had in here, right? Not a worm one. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it is a regular. So come on in here and you guys make me a baby pig, please. And then is there a baby cow in here or did you guys drown the baby cow? Wait. Okay, there's a little baby worm cow. So I think that's my plan. Let me just take one lead and then like you, for example, we're gonna take you. You're gonna come this way. Come on. And then we'll shut that door. And I want to fill out all these cages just so it actually feels like this place is alive. We'll shut that gate. And I'll take my lead. And we can do the same thing with a pig. So you, come on. We have places to go, Mr. Pig. And I'm gonna bring you, no rhyme or reason, you're gonna go in this cage. Just wanna kind of mix up where the animals are. Here we go. Now let's go get ourselves a sheep. And then the rest of the animals we can basically just breed to get here. I just need one more sheep. So hopefully I'm able to find one over there. Okay, perfect. We found ourselves a sheep. Let's get you in the boat. Come on. Okay, wait, not carrot. We need wheat. Thank you. And then actually, I'm not gonna do that. What we're gonna do instead, let me grab a lead and I can just bring you right down over here to the river. Be nice and quick, I promise, and you'll have a friend in the barn, I promise. I don't know the effective way to do this, but I guess I'm just gonna go for a swim. Oh no, a pig got in there. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to do this, Mr. Pig, but I need to be able to bring my sheep home. I'm sorry. Let me just jump on, and we're gonna bring this guy back over to the barn. Okay, a little distracted by a side quest here, but there's some firefly bushes. I love the look of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab these, and we can get back to kidnapping sheep and bring him to the barn. Okay, you come here, and then I honestly should grab chickens too, but I want to take a break from kidnapping animals, so I don't think I'm gonna. And you, I can bring you. Okay, let's see. That's full. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 pens that need animals. I'm gonna just take one of you. Come this way. And I guess we'll put you... This side's emptier, so you can come right over here. You can just kind of chill right there. Okay, stay put. I will be back in the future. You know what? One thing I do want to do, though, let's add 1 torch in each of these pens. I'm just trying to figure out where. Honestly, maybe there. Maybe on the back pillar. I feel like that might make the most sense. We'll just go there and there. And we got to do 2 in this one and only 1 more right there. There we go. I think for the most most part, I mean, I think the inside of the barn is done. We'll just work on breeding animals as they grow up and keep expanding and getting more animals in the cages. Actually, one more thing. We'll do a torch there and a torch there on the back side. And then actually, we should be good. Okay, next up, I'm going to need some yellow dye. So we're just going to go ahead and break these 2 dandelions and we can go ahead and craft that into yellow dye right away. And then who wants to become my yellow sheep? I know yellow's a horrible color. I'm sorry I have to do this to you, but it's important. I promise. Okay, let's dye you and let's shear you for some yellow wool. We'll craft that yellow wool into yellow carpet. And the reason we got the yellow wool is since I got a barn here, I kind of want to get some haystacks. So we're just going to build some haystacks like right here in this area. No special rhyme or reason for any of this. I'm just randomly placing hay. And then we'll add in some of the yellow carpet as well to act as like little hay on the ground, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure. Yeah, something like that, I think. And then a couple more things I can do, actually. I need some more materials, though, for that. Let me go get some stuff out of storage. I think what I want to do is I want to make the pathway kind of go in here a little bit. So that way it's like, you know, you're grabbing hay out of this area. So we'll add a couple pieces of coarse dirt, maybe 2 pieces of gravel, just like that. And we can add in some little flowers and stuff around just for a little bit more depth. Let's do one maybe right there. And a little bit of grass as well, just kind of overgrowing the trail a bit like that. There we go. I think that looks relatively nice right there. It kind of covers up the pumpkin patch a little bit, but otherwise that area feels extremely empty in my opinion. So I think for the sake of this, I'm probably just going to leave that like that. Okay, then low-key feels kind of empty back there. So I think what we're going to do, I need to eat some steak first, but I think what we'll do is just get some saplings going. So let's go, how do I actually want to do this? First, we're going to need some bone meal, obviously. I'm just trying to decide if I want small saplings or big saplings. I think we'll probably go with small up front. So let's do one there, one there, one there, there, and there. Let's go ahead. Let's bone meal all of these guys right away, just to kind of fill in the empty space that's back here so we can't see through super easily. Let me go take a look at what this looks like from up here. Honestly, that already looks a lot better in my opinion. I think we could get this looking even a little better. So right here, there's kind of an opening. So I think like right here, maybe we could throw up. Okay, you know what? This tree is going to go kind of just in the way, and also hopefully give me more sapling. And then something like right here, we'll do a 4 large tree. Bone meal that guy. And we'll do another 4 wide tree, maybe right here, and bone meal that. Come on. Maybe I need to remove some of this. And then please, bone meal, please. There we go. Let's go get a look at what that looks like. Oh, maybe I should add some light in here too, just to prevent any monsters spawning, because I don't want creepers to surprise attack me. If we get a look at that from up here, you know, I actually don't mind that at all. I think that's pretty nice in my opinion. Maybe get some more giant trees as well. But to do that, we're obviously going to need to go take out some jungle trees. So let's go ahead over here and let's farm ourselves up a couple of saplings. There's 1, there's 2. That gives me enough for another big tree. Let me grab this one right away too. I'll just grab a couple of these. I mean, honestly, like 8 saplings would be awesome. So we'll keep going until we get 8 of them, I guess. There we go. That's 8. You know what? Let's go for 12. Let's go for 12. A couple more trees got to go. There's 10, 11. Literally just like, oh, never mind. There's 12. Perfect. And go fill in some more trees back here. Dude, I'm loving the look of this place though. Like, honestly, I really, really like it. I don't know about you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. We're going to add another tree. Hopefully like over here. So it'll be towering over the back of the house. So let's go boom, 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 boom. Boom me that guy. Here we go. Kind of a short one. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. And then maybe I want to do one kind of over here as well. Sapling like that. Oh, I am out of bone meal, but that can grow on itself. That's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to look, but I kind of want to make a little canopy for a horse, if that makes any sense. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to go 5? I kind of think we might go 5. So one right there. And then we're also going to need dirt. Let me go grab dirt out of the house real quick. Basically, we need this dirt to kind of terraform up the beach a little bit here. So we'll bring it up like that and then over like that. I think that'll be good. Fill this in. And then we can do another one of these guys right there. I need this to be tall enough to fit a horse. So we're for sure at least going 3 blocks. I might go 1 taller though. And then obviously we would be, you know, out of spruce wood. So let me go grab some more of that. We're gonna need to craft up some fences here. I thought I had a bunch, but I think I must have spent it all in the barn, right? There we go. 21 should be enough. And then I really need dirt. We'll use the coarse dirt for now, but I think this outer layer, I'm gonna make these trap doors. It's gonna be like the lowest level. And then maybe we'll do 2 layers of the trap doors and we'll do like a little incline thing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but maybe you guys understand what I'm saying. So 2, and then we're gonna go up a layer by using the spruce slab. We'll go up another layer right here. And then to connect into the wall will be on this level there. It's like a little leaning canopy. Yeah, it kind of is basically exactly what I want. Break all of that. Okay. I'm honestly kind of thinking we might remove these walls or these shelves here. Add on some of these tough brick like that. And we can connect these guys to go all the way up like that. And then add that and that. And then we're obviously going to need some of these fence gates, which I think, yeah, let me just go craft some of those. Definitely going to need quite a bit. So 16, I think 16 should probably be enough. We'll just kind of border all of these, and then same thing right here, and same thing right here. And then it's kind of like an incline, I think, a little bit. And then I want it to be like it's worn, like people are walking here, animals are walking here. So we're going to take out all the dirt. We're going to do a little bit more texture work. So mostly coarse dirt, obviously. Let's add a couple pieces of gravel throughout as well. And then honestly, some regular dirt that I can turn into some path blocks I think will be great too. There we go. Feels like it's being like used and like walked on a lot. And I have another idea for a different type of trough. What if we do like shelf like that and like just shelf all the way around? I think this could look fire, right? Let's add in our water. We're gonna need another bucket, obviously. But look at that. I think that's a cool new trough design, kind of. Definitely mess with it a little bit. Okay, and then let's add in our grass pieces around. Honestly, maybe some buttons for some rocks. Let me go grab some buttons. I know I have some up here in storage from earlier when I made them for the barn. Yeah, we got 13 buttons. That should do. Basically, the goal for this little area is eventually I would like to get a horse and make him kind of sit underneath this little canopy, if that makes sense. Something I kind of want to do as well is honestly just add in the gravel to the coarse dirt for the rest of the trail. I think I'm going to need more gravel before I can do that. And yeah, here's kind of the look of the front here, especially when I get the horse though. I think it'll be really, really nice. And maybe we could just expand this carrot patch here along the shore here too. Not exactly sure, but I like the idea. I know, it's just feeling very, very cozy in my opinion. Okay, now that we got our little horse stable ready, I think I'm gonna go find myself a horse. So we got ourselves a saddle, we got ourselves some leads. Let's go see if we can find one over here in the acacia biome. I'm pretty sure I remember there being a lot of horses over here when I was looking for the other mobs, so I have high hopes I'll be able to find one relatively quickly. And I would really like, I don't know, I kind of want a fast horse, so I think I might try a couple of them if there's a couple in the area. I see one right there. Okay, there's 3 up there. If I can get myself a fast one, obviously that's going to be ideal. I love a fast horse. I really could care less about how high they jump. I just want them to be quick. Okay, which one of you do I want to try first? I'm just going to try you because you're the closest. Just get tamed, please. I don't want to play the game of jumping off and jumping back on you about 17 times. I would really like if you would be my good horse right away. Come on, please don't do this to me. I absolutely hate when these horses take like 7 hours to get. There we go. Now he's my friend. How quick are you? Oh my god, this thing is horrendously slow. Yeah, I'm not gonna be taking you. I'm sorry. We're gonna try some of your friends out and see if they are a little quicker, because that is unbearably slow. And what about you? Okay, that is a lot better. I think this is gonna be my horse of choice. I think this guy, nice and quick. Jump isn't great, but that's okay. I was also told in one of my previous video comments that apparently if you hold the jump button, you can actually jump higher. I did not know that. Been playing Minecraft since 2012, and somehow I don't know the most simple mechanics of all time. I'm assuming it's gonna go better if I get it. Yeah, you gotta get it exactly when it hits the orange on the bar down there. You know what? I think the easiest way to do this, we're just gonna bring him directly through the barn right here, and then he's gonna sit right here. We're gonna tie him onto that fence post. This will be perfect. Got a nice little horse in front of the barn now. I think I like that. I think we're chill with that. And then next up, I kind of want to expand this carrot patch. So maybe we'll go ahead. We'll go get some carrots and get to work on that. If I'm not mistaken, I should have some carrots up here in my storage room. Let's see, farming. And yeah, we have 9 carrots. That'll start me out. And we're just gonna start expanding this little farm right here. It's gonna go all the way along the beach here. So let's bring it down and around like that. And then we only have 9 carrots to begin with, but we can go ahead and plant in all 9 of those carrots. And then, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, let me dig under the barn, add a water source there, cover that back in, and then we can go 1, 2, boom, boom, over to there. I think we'll be good. And we'll just bring it all the way. I want it to go all the way up to the horse thing. I just hope the horse doesn't end up destroying the carrot crop. And you know what? Maybe I may also want to go get some bone meal so I can just grow some of this quicker. Okay, let's turn these bones into bone meal. We got 33 bone meal. You know what? I also kind of want to dye my dog color because red is boring. Just the default color, I'm not a fan of. So we're going blue for you. I also should definitely get a name for you, but I don't know what I'm going to call you. I think what we're going to do, I'm just going to pick one of these and we're just going to keep bone mealing it and then taking it out so that we can get as many carrots as humanly possible. We'll just keep going and literally till we're out of bone meal. There we go. We got 41 carrots and we can go ahead and we can plant in the carrot patch the rest of the way. We'll start with the top level and then we can do a little bit of expansion down here on the bottom right away as well. We might go a little bit around this edge as well. So let's just keep it going. And then, I think I'm going to do one water bucket maybe right there randomly. And we can do a little bit more carrots up here. Perfect. Awesome. I might want to do a little cart, like a hay cart maybe right here. I'm just trying to think how I would do that. But before I do that, actually, something else I want to do. Basically, I want to add a couple pieces of gravel throughout the trail just so we have a little bit more detail than just coarse dirt, because just the coarse dirt, in my opinion, is a little bit boring. I'm going to walk along the trail and randomly just going to throw in a couple pieces of coarse dirt over here and there. I don't want to do that many, just a few. Add a little bit of more detail and stuff into the build, and we'll bring it all the way around the corner over here. There we go. I think that's pretty good. And then obviously we can also just add a couple pieces of grasses actually on the trail, give it a little bit of that overgrown feel we're going for. And then also, did I already do buttons? I might have already done buttons. I think I did. I think we'll leave the buttons. There we go. The trail, I think, is a little bit better like that. Okay, so we're going to attempt to build a nice little cart. So like these will be like 2 handles, and then we're going to do some slabs like that. There's going to be 1 wheel. There's another wheel. We'll add the slabs going another block back. Wheel 3, wheel 4, and then we can get rid of that little guy. Boom. I think we're going to need some trap doors as well. So let me go ahead. Let me craft up, I think 2 should be enough. And we also need hay bales. I completely forgot hay bales. Okay, let me go grab some of those right away too. And let's add some hay bales. We're going to do like that. And then the front of the cart, we can add up these little guys. And then to wrap around, we're going to use, I didn't mean to add nests, but we're going to use signs like that. Except we might add another hay bale like that. Maybe a chest right there. We can just add random things to kind of add a little bit more detail, like a crafting table. And then, you know what, a lantern right there. And we can wrap these little signs around to have it that actual proper look we're going for, including this one like that. There we go. And then, yeah, I think that's relatively good in my opinion. We got ourselves a nice little cart right here on the beach. One other thing, I mean, we should probably add in a little bit of coarse dirt here like that, and mix in some of this gravel right away as well. That way it actually looks like somebody's been walking up to the cart. But then I do want to expand my little carrot patch here, so we're gonna bring it down this way, just so it's gonna go around. Yeah, I think that'll be good. 1, 2. We can do a little something like this too. I'm gonna need another bucket of water though, so let me grab that, and we'll throw that guy maybe underneath the cart actually, like that. Got ourselves a nice little cute little wagon, so it actually feels like there's people here working and stuff like that. And you know what, I also want some more yellow wool, so I'm sorry sheep, but I need your wool. 1 piece, that's all you're giving me? That's crazy. Okay, let me go look if I have another one. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have another wool, so I'm gonna have to wait for that sheep to regrow that, unfortunately. We need a second piece so I can craft myself some more wool carpet. I want some wool carpet to add to my little what do you call this again? Cart. I'm literally just sitting in a waiting game, waiting for the sheep to regrow his wool. Like, come on, just eat a piece of grass, bro. That's all I'm asking right now. Just 1 small piece. You know what? We might actually expand. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's do some wheat. I can expand my production. So if we turn one of you into a baby, and then, okay, we need carrots for you guys. I don't have access to those right now, but these cows, we can breed them as well. And then I do have a lead. So you are going to come with me, sir. Just one of you. No. Okay, you know what? Everybody come back in. Come on, get in. What are you guys doing, bro? Really? Stop walking into each other. Get just one of you. Okay. Now, will you guys come here? Where are you going? I'm holding wheat. Come on, guys. Where are you going? Okay, I just want 1 or 2 of you in here. Oh my god, bro. Okay, how about now? There we go. And now you are gonna come with me. We got you your own cage. That way it's not so empty in here, dude. You have your own giant little farm cage. Stay put. I'm gonna take I think I'm gonna go with this guy, the one of this color. You come with me, and then close that, and you can go. I think this is my last open cage, right? So you'll come right on in here. It'll be a great time, I promise, and you'll have just a grand time. Okay, we'll give you a piece of wheat for being good. Okay, apparently I can't. What about you? No, not you either. Oh, this guy's got his wool back though, so I can shear him again. Craft up my carpet, and then, you know what I kind of want to do? Let's do like that, so it's like the hay kind of fell out of the cart on the floor. But then also, just to make this a little bit more normal, we're gonna add 1 right there as well. I think that does a lot for the build in my opinion. And you know what? I've really been enjoying doing some custom gardens, so I think I'm gonna keep expanding. I have another custom garden idea that I kind of want to try out. So first things first, we're just gonna kind of add a nice little barrier going around like this, and we'll do 1 there, and yeah, that should be good, I think. And then to make it actually like a garden, obviously we're going to add in our little bit of coarse dirt around, just randomly placing this stuff. Obviously this garden is going right against the carrot patch, so I do got to keep that in mind. But no rhyme or reason for any of this. We're just kind of randomly placing in the coarse dirt. Got 1 more piece. Maybe we'll go right here, and we're going to do a couple pieces of gravel, probably a lot less, maybe like 4 pieces of gravel. So let's do 1 final one right here. Let's add in a couple of these rocks just around the garden as well, like that. Maybe 1 there, and then time time to go get the actual thing that I'm going to be growing. I haven't really done one of these, but I think it could look very good. We got, yeah, okay, lilac or rose. I think I want to go rose bush. I've got about 12 of these rose bushes. I think they'd make a nice, bright little garden right outside of the front of the house. And once again, no really rhyme or reason for anything. We're just going to randomly throw around a couple of these rose bushes. Honestly, we might use them all though. I really like the look of the bright rose bush. So I don't know, maybe we throw them all in. Actually, I think that should be good, right? Got a nice little rose garden here. I think I like how that is. Only thing is, maybe you want to add in some lighting yet to that. And my lighting plan, I think in the middle, we're just going to throw a wall and throw a nice little lantern on it. That should brighten this whole thing up at night a little bit. And I think I want to do one of these as well inside of my little pumpkin patch. So we'll do, nope, not a moss carpet, my bad. Something like that. There we go. I think that'll be good. And then also it's kind of dark over here. So I'm wondering, yeah, we'll just hang a lantern right there for my horse. I think we'll be good. I guess one other thing I could think of, maybe we add some moss carpet around like that as like little like grass. It just adds a little bit more detail to the build as well. So yeah, something like that. And then you know what? I think I want to go AFK so that way these carrots can grow. And then once I'll give it like, I don't know, 30 minutes and come back and see if they're grown so I can fully expand the rest of that. I think I could literally just AFK right here, not have to worry about going underground or anything like that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's farm up all the carrots now so we can expand this. Then this should give me enough carrots to do the entire thing I'm hoping. The entire thing is fully grown, so I feel pretty good about this. I don't have that much more to expand to. My inventory is unfortunately full, but that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead. Okay, let's do the top layer first, and then we can go down to the bottom layer and get the bottom layer finished in after that. Yeah, first things first, top layer. Let's go down here and let's fill in the bottom layer, and then the entire carrot patch will be nice and complete, just like that. There we go. We got some leftover carrots as well, so we might as well go breed the piggies. I think they've been waiting for this, so give me a baby pig. That'd be awesome. I don't know, I'm really liking how everything is coming along. I just gotta like, I don't know, maybe we'll do like a dock here. We are on a lake, so I feel like a dock does make sense. Maybe like a little tiny dock just to be fitting of the area or something like that. Okay, to build the dock, I'm gonna need more spruce wood because we did use up most of my existing spruce wood. So let's go ahead and let's harvest up all 3 of these big old spruce trees. There's one down. Give me all that. And then, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just take everything right away so I don't have to return to this area. Tree number 2. This one is a lot smaller, unfortunately, but that's fine. And I'll just leave that right away. We can grab tree number 3. Beautiful stuff. All 3 trees harvested. I should have more than enough spruce wood for the docks. I mean, docks definitely do not use this much wood. I figure we might as well harvest all the trees while we're here, right? Let's go ahead and let's go see what we can do for a little dock up there now. I'm also maybe wondering if I should maybe add some texture into these walls because right now it's kind of boring using just the tough stone brick. I'm not sure. We'll decide about that later, I guess. I'm loving this rosebush garden as well, but it's gonna go like right here. How do I exactly want to do this? I don't know. I think what we're gonna go like this, and we'll do just 4 wide. So it's gonna go like that, and we're gonna go out 1, 2, 3, and then boom. And I want these pillars obviously to go up and down. I'm kind of tempted to strip the logs. I'll wait and we'll see, but I feel like stripping the logs is just gonna look a little bit better. And then one final one here. We need to break this piece of sand. We'll do one final one there, and there we go. And you know what? Also, this kelp is done growing, so let me go ahead and grab these, and let's expand our little kelp farm right away. I'm also just realizing I left so many carrots. I want to grab these right away as well. I don't want to just be leaving all this stuff to despawn over here. It could be useful later on. Let's finish expanding this guy out like that. There we go. And then honestly, what if we do like oh, I kind of like that. That gives it a nice overgrown look. Might go grab some more moss carpet and see what we can do with that. I think that looks really good. I was gonna use spruce trap doors. I feel like that's a very unique look. I kind of really like it actually. Only thing is, where is my moss at? Farming. Yeah, there we go. 18 moss carpet. We'll take all of this. Let's just go ahead and add in our moss carpet onto each of these little parts of the dock here, just like that. I really like the look of that. I don't know. Like the texture pack just makes that look awesome. And we're gonna need some slabs. Let me go see if we have any. If not, I can just craft them up, obviously. Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove some of this, and we're gonna add in our spruce slabs going all the way down, just like that. We'll do that on both sides. Just kind of think at the end here, I might leave like that, so that way it's like a little step into the water. I kind of like that. And then as far as this goes, I'm kind of wondering if I do something like this, are these gonna be nice railings? I think it'll look nice on the inside. I just feel like the outside might not look the greatest, but let's give it a try. I don't know. It's too blocky to me. Let's get rid of all these. We could try something else. I don't have anything specific where I'm like, oh, I'm for sure gonna do that. So we're just kind of testing and playing around with stuff. Okay, I kind of want to do either some shelves or some hanging signs. So let's place down all of this spruce wood here. We're gonna do literally all of it. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna shear all this right away as well. And then we can just recollect it so we can use it for some crafting. I have an idea, or I have 2 different ideas that I think could both look relatively nice. I'm leaning towards one though, because one of them is gonna be different. I've done hanging signs before. I have not used shelves before, but I honestly really like the texture of the shelves. So I think we're gonna give it a go. Let's do, yeah, 12 of those. And then, so my idea obviously obviously we're just gonna hang them like that, and then same thing on this side. I really like it from the inside. Love it from the inside. The outside, kind of a little plain. Wondering if we do more. I have an idea. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Strip all these guys yet again. Farm all these guys. And let's go ahead and let's craft up some more. Of course, we're going to be one shy. Okay, 12 is enough, though. 12 will work. I have an idea. I don't know how this is going to look. I don't know if this even works. But can you double up the... Oh, you can. Look at that. So I might just bring this all the way around. The only problem is... Ooh. I like it, but it does remove the pillars, which I'm a little bit like... So maybe we just kind of cut these out at the pillar areas. There we go. We got our 6 back. And we can go ahead and we can add back onto this side right here like that. There we go. That might be our dock. I kind of like it. Got some nice thick pillars. I mean, it's not as nice as the hanging signs in my opinion, but I still definitely like it. Okay, what if I have an idea? Let's bring these in. So like, what if we do like this? Let me grab all these so that way it's closer to the middle and the dock is actually a little smaller. And then we can honestly get rid of a lot of these things here. I think I'm gonna try switching to this style. I might like this style a little bit more. I think before I do that, I kind of want to go sleep so that way it's actually daytime. Oh yeah, I like that a lot more in my opinion. It gives it a lot cleaner of a look. But yeah, let me go sleep real quick so it's daytime. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and let's get rid of all of these shelves here. And then all these logs here as well. I don't see a point in them being here. This is gonna be a really small dock, but I'm okay with that. Kind of was hoping for a smaller one. Then we're gonna add in our nice little shelves on the inner parts, and obviously add the same things on the outside, so it's got this nice little texture. I really like that, dude. That's nice in my opinion. We did obviously miss a couple of spruce logs here, but no problem at all. Let's add in our final 6 shelves like that. And one more idea I have, what if we add spruce signs to kind of connect everything together? I think that helps a little bit. Make you feel a lot less of it like inclined, so that way there's still a little something there. Honestly, maybe even spruce trap doors might be a good idea. Do I have any? We don't. Okay, let me go look if I have any inside. Okay, we're gonna craft up some more of these trap doors. Hopefully 15 will be enough. I'm 99% sure that will be actually. And what if we remove like that and we add in some nice little trap doors just so it doesn't feel so in out? Yeah, I think that's gonna be a lot better because that's almost identical with the shelves. I think that'll just look really nice. Let's go ahead and let's add these onto the remaining 2 pillars here. Now we've got this nice little dock that kind of just goes out the end here. Definitely small, but it's a little fishing dock, so it works for me. I can also just hop in and go for a swim if I want to as well. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with this. I love these new shelf blocks, dude. They're so underrated. And then you know what? I kind of want to bring the trail further this way. So I'm going to keep cutting this way, and it's just going to go around and alongside the little farm here. Not sure how far I'm going to go, but I think like right there should be good. We just got to go grab ourselves some coarse dirt now. Let's go ahead and let's add in like, I don't know, 3 pieces of gravel and fill the rest of this trail in with the coarse dirt just so we match the rest of the trail. Of course, we forgot. Okay, I got to go get some buttons and grass. I should have grabbed those right away as well. Unfortunately for me, you know, I forget everything. Let's add in a couple pieces of grass and a couple of buttons. So that should be good. And then along the water here, we're just going to add in a couple of these leaves as well, just for a little bit more detail going all the way along the house here. Perfect. And maybe we'll go get ourselves some lilacs too for a little pop of color. I think that can't be a bad idea. I wish I would have just grabbed everything the first time. I keep running in here. It's really annoying. Yeah, we got a lot of lilacs, so might as well put these to use. And nothing crazy. We're just going to throw in like 3 of them maybe. I think that'll be pretty good. And then yeah, in total, so we got obviously our little lilac garden here. We got our wheat field alongside our house that I built in a brand new style, which I really like. We did a custom chimney, which I also really like how that turned out. A dock using completely new materials. I'm loving the shelves in the new update. I think they're awesome. Obviously, we got our little rosebush garden. We've got our main entryway to the house, which I should have decorated. I'm sorry, Anna, if you're watching this. Tiny little bedroom. I did decorate it. I added the cherry blossom in the corner. Down here, I honestly should have decorated this too, but little enchanting room in the basement of the house. My dog and a spiral staircase that goes upstairs to our storage. And then out to the left of the house, we got a pumpkin patch, which I absolutely love. We planted some jungle trees to fill in the gap. Got our nice little barn right here with a carrot patch, our little hay wagon or whatever you want to call that, a little stockpile of hay for the barn animals, our pet horse over here with this custom shelf trough as well. And finally, the barn that we filled out with cows, pigs, and sheep. Literally all we're missing is chickens. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this 100 days video. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.